Ah,
Just a
leave meeting.
Do you know at at the last recorded video we had, at the beginning of it, you were yelling exactly the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's what you greet people with.
Ah.
Ah.
Ah. Okay. What's over here? All right. I'm all good. What are you guys going to do, seeing as you're still in the bar?
Yeah.
It is getting late, though.
What's the time?
Oh, it's 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty late.
Okay. I might have to go back to the other house and the beach house because Wolf is still there and Steve
Right.
Allen's still there, so I'll probably go head
I'm
off.
thinking a lot of your guys' stuff is probably at the beach house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who's going to the beach house? I mean, obviously, Gus, you're gonna go and get on your bike and take
Yeah.
off to the beach house.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Brum brum brum.
Yep.
You're heading over to the beach house.
Yep.
Make a perception awareness check.
Keep forgetting to open my bloody character sheet.
Yeah, me too. Shit.
As soon as you start asking us to roll, I'm like, what?
Right.
Perception alertness check. Forgot. Whoa, can I reuse that roll for later on?
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
5 successes.
Never get anything good when it matters. Only when it
That's
doesn't.
yours. Well, what you notice, Gus, is that as you're heading in that direction, you see another bike following you.
I slow down.
Okay, it slows down with you.
I speed up again.
Speeds up with you. Takes the same turns as you. This goes on for like 20 minutes if you let it go that long.
Time to do joy rides around the city and see how long they have.
I actually turn around and literally right in front of them, like literally go in front of them.
Like you're going to cut him off?
No, I'm not going to cut him off. I'm just going to, like, you know how he's following me?
Mm-hmm.
So he's following me this way. I turn around towards him so that we actually
Playing
go
chicken?
like yeah.
You're playing chicken? Okay, you need to make a dex and drive check. Difficulty is 8. This is in order to not spin off your bike when you turn around, because you're going to have to do a pretty fast turnaround.
Yeah. What is it? Dex
and drive. Difficulty 8.
1
success. Okay, you're a bit wobbly, but you managed to pull it off, and you turn around, and now you're heading directly at this other bike.
Yeah.
The other bike, somebody just dives off the bike as you head towards them. This person in red leather with a red helmet dives off the bike. The bike just continues for a minute or for a few seconds, and then it starts wobbling, and then it falls to one side and starts spinning, and sparks are flying off all over the road until it just slides up to you and stops just about a meter away from where you are.
Yeah. So I try to stop.
Make a dex and drive check.
Same difficulty or just
it's 6 this time.
So 2 successes.
Okay, you managed to stop before you hit the bike.
Yeah.
The figure that you saw dove off the road and into the undergrowth next to the road. You see a red helmet sitting among the bushes next to the not very well cut grass.
Yeah. Okay. I just turn around and leave him.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything to that person.
Okay. You're going back to your bike? Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. I actually I didn't even get off my bike. I literally just, how I stop in front of the bike.
Okay.
It's kind of just like see that guy, and then just drive off.
Okay. Can you make a perception alertness check?
Yep. 4. Wow. Can I keep these rolls for later on?
Well,
Just get
what you
better.
see is a figure in the bushes in this red leather outfit. It looks like a woman with short black hair. In this leathery, latexy, shiny, you can't really tell because it's dark.
Damn it.
Unless you're using gleam of red eyes or something like that, which you haven't stated so far.
No. I actually wanted to use that now.
You want to use that now? Okay.
Yeah.
Womp. All right. Now you can tell it's looks like leather with body armor
Right.
actually in it. This woman is currently taking out 2 guns and loading them. She's like flicking the safety off both these guns. She looks up, makes eye contact with you. You've got gleam of red eyes on. Her eyes gleam red too, suddenly.
Right. Okay. I actually just start running now. Starting my bike and run.
You start running. So you're on the bike. You just take off.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Make a dex and dodge roll.
Dex and dodge. Fuck, I've never rolled so much on the first 10 minutes. That's 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
Can I
You can hear bullets whizzing past your ears.
Yeah.
But you get out of there. You get in front of a truck. As you're passing the truck, you see dunk, dunk, dunk in the side of the truck. 3 bullets hit the truck next to you.
Okay.
And you careen around the side of the truck because you can go a lot faster than a truck on a bike.
Yeah.
And then you're the fuck out of there. Make another dex and drive roll to get the hell out.
Yeah. 1.
1 success.
Yeah. Still wobbly. Oh no.
She's gonna chase you on foot.
Okay.
Yeah. Hilarity.
Right. You're out of this part of town.
Yeah.
And you get to a freeway entrance on ramp. And I'll leave you there for a minute.
Yep.
So, Marth, what are you doing? What is Jen Shin doing?
Probably trying to find everyone that's not
Can't quite
Gus.
hear you there, Marth.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Gotcha.
Probably trying to find everyone that's not Gus so we can just all head back.
Everyone that's not Gus. Okay. Well, you don't see Tony anywhere. And you do see Charlie, but you don't see, what's her name? Kira. She's missing.
All right, I'll just text her to meet us back there because I'm sure she can take care of herself.
Come on, Caitlin. What is happening with you?
Dead.
Is she still in Australia?
I spoke to her like yesterday about this, and she said she'd be here today. So, and I was talking to her about an hour ago online as well. So, weird. Anyhow, okay. So, what do? You see Charlie. You see Mercy.
Mercy, let's go back.
Oh,
Your sound is gone again.
I can hear.
Hello?
Explain that.
I don't know. There's literally no reason my sound should be going on and off.
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Jen.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's
No
head
sound.
back.
Have no sound.
Check your zone. Probably just make sure that you don't have that. Remember yesterday we had that zone issue with echoing and all that stuff. Sorry, roll 20. The sound was going through roll 20 yesterday as well. That's why I was echoing
So I
yesterday.
can't hear you either. Is this at my end? Is that was the problem at my
Probably.
end?
Mhm.
Hello. Okay. See, all right. Speak to me, Marth.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. All right, my plug apparently is dodgy. There you go.
Oh no. Anyway, we go. Wait, sorry, where are we going?
So I
Back.
see in the chat you were saying something about going to the house.
Yes, that's what I was saying just now. We should go back to the house.
Yeah, let's go. I have a plan, but I'm not gonna share it with with just you. I'm gonna share it with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All
It's gonna
right.
be Mercy's great plan.
So how are you traveling back to the house?
The car.
Yeah.
Who's driving? You
Uh,
walk around
You
the
know,
car.
See, it would be Akira, except Kira's not here.
She also has her bike. You know what? I'll give it a shot. Yep. I'm gonna give driving a shot.
Okay.
Let's go.
You make a Dex and drive roll.
Are you
Oh my
stealing? Are you
goodness.
stealing Tony's car?
It's not
It's
even
not actually
Tony's.
his car.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Where did you get? Yeah, if Tony had the keys, where would you get the keys from? Unless there's more.
He
than
left the
six
keys.
He left the keys on top of the tires or something.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he
He
mentioned
specifically
that.
wrote this.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 successes. Yo.
2 successes.
go.
All right, off you go.
I guess you can drive.
Yeah.
For a certain definition of drive.
Everyone can make perception alertness checks.
Okay. Perception. Alertness. 4.
Mercy, what do you see?
I'm also driving, so be
What do you
aware.
see with
Yeah,
your-
that's
What do you see
watching
with
the
your elf
road.
eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're just
Mercy-
watching the road so intensely. That's why you see
I'm
everything.
driving like a grandma
Right,
because I'm trying to look out for things at the same time. Normally someone else drives for me.
right. Well, after a while, you realize that you are being followed by a vehicle, a motorcycle.
For Pete's sake. All right. Okay,
What's
I'm gonna
that, Mercy?
Oh, there's someone behind us. I'm going to
Again?
drive. I'm going to drive really, really fast,
No, don't do
and
that.
then it's what's going to happen. I'm going to drive really, really fast, and then I'm just going to slam the brakes.
You know that would cause a crash.
So you're going to get them. You're going to try and get them to hit you from behind. Is that the
Yeah,
objective?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, as you start speeding up, you realize that they're not actually tailing you that closely. They're trying to be a little bit subtle. They're not tailgating you. They're
Okay,
just
okay.
Mercy,
following
why
you.
don't we go and talk to them?
How much of a talker?
Well, we
Um,
can't exactly lead them back to the house.
Okay, how about I slow down? You attempt to talk. You hop out to talk to them, and if that doesn't work, I'll just run them over with the car.
Let's find a shady alley.
Okay, they're all shady here. It's
Find the
scary, so-
shadiest alley you can find.
All right.
Right. So you can make a Dex and Streetwise check, please.
Okay.
Dex and Streetwise. You don't get that very often.
No, 2.
Really should win Wits and Streetwise, but oh well. 2 successes. Okay. Right. You turn
Did you
off
find
down
any
an alley.
shady alleys?
You see a shady alley. It's an alley and it's shady.
How shady is it?
Quite shady. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's about 6.5.
Mhm.
All right. Really follow us into the shady alley.
It has like dumpsters, fire escapes. There's a wall at the end of it. There's a cat sitting on the wall. It's the archetypal shady alley.
All right, let's stop right by the entrance.
All right. So you pull into the entrance, but you're facing down the alley, right?
Does Mercy know how to back up into Wharf Road?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you know how to back up into a road, Mercy?
I'll figure it out. This is a manual, isn't it? I'll figure it out. It's fine.
All right. So you're gonna make another Dex and drive roll to turn the
right.
car around.
Dix drive. None. Nope, don't know. Not a clue.
You
Yeah.
can't turn the car.
grinding the gears, trying to get it to go in reverse. And what stops
What am I doing wrong here?
bunny hopping, this kind of shit. You know how it goes.
Well, okay, you know what? It stopped. Good enough. I get out of the car.
All right. And as you do, you see the bike just drive past you.
Can we get a look at the plates or something?
Yeah, make a perception investigation check.
Sorry, perception investigation. Okay. Does Mercy get this or no? Is she too busy screwing up a car?
She's busy on the car. You're making this
yeah.
wrong.
Okay. Well, I don't have this, so
So busy
I
stalling.
see nothing. It
You're-
just goes by so fast.
Oh.
Well,
Ew.
you're pretty sure it said XYZ Acme.
Wait, that doesn't seem right. License plates don't have that many characters.
Right.
What color was it? Did I at least get that?
The bike was black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Black bike,
classic.
black suit thingy. Yeah, helmet, leathers.
Okay, let's try to see what's up with this car and if it's fixable.
Well, I was just trying to do what you told me. I can still
Yeah.
go forward. Hop in. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, 1 second. Check to make sure nothing's wrong with it before we go off again.
All right. So you start driving again.
Yeah.
First, I
Okay.
want to check she didn't accidentally crunch anything.
Okay. Yeah, the car seems to be going all right.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So
It's
you
just
head
my
off.
driving.
I think you have to press this button before you can move it.
What is that button?
The emergency brake.
Oh. Yep.
All
Wait,
right.
what's that for? Sorry.
It's for braking in emergencies. I don't know how you turned it on, but it is.
Oh right.
on.
Okay. Hmm.
Right. Okay. So you guys eventually get to the house. Cut back to Gus. Yeah, you as you're heading towards the house, you see their car coming along. They catch up with you mostly because you stopped and dealt with this business.
Yep. Okay.
You turn up at the house around about the same time.
I just assume Kira will be here before sunrise because otherwise, well, whatever.
Right. She maybe she's asleep in the trunk.
Oh, you put her in the trunk for kidnapping a woman.
She's been asleep the whole time.
Schrodinger's trunk. If we don't open it, someone might be in it.
That's true. Okay, so yeah, you get to the house.
Hmm. Yep.
You get out of the car. You go in. You can
Yeah,
do anything. Yeah.
Just gonna scout outside just before we make sure that
Great
no one else
idea.
is following us. Or
I
anything
love
like
that idea. Perception alertness, please.
I'll probably
Mercy, what do your elf eyes see?
three successes.
See the curvature of the world.
Three
Wait, really?
successes. Gus.
No.
Oh, that would have been pretty
okay.
weird.
Is anyone else making a perception alertness check?
Yeah, I'll do it too.
Yeah, go for
I'll
it
do it
with
too.
your Morcavian eyes.
2. Oh,
Two
you
successes.
defeated
Oh, it's a
me.
shared. It's a
Job.
shared one, right?
Jen, do you want to try it all, or are you not interested?
Sure, why not? Let's
Let's have
see
a
how much
shared
sand I
one.
get in my eyes.
What sand you get in there?
Here we
Seems
go.
I hate
impressive.
sand.
Yeah, there's a bit of sand in the air, to be fair, but you can all smell the barbecue, and you can all hear the chattering of young voices down the street
Again.
coming from the boat ramp. 3 or 4
The boat
houses.
ramp?
Yeah, there's a boat ramp 3 or 4 houses down the street.
Wait, what's a boat ramp? Is this a dock? Or
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah,
like a jetty where rich people take their small single engine boats out and drag them down into the water. Very
I
small
literally have no
boats.
clue what you mean by this, but I assume it's a thing somewhere.
Imagine a concrete ramp that's like a driveway that just goes down to the water from a
Mhm.
house.
Wow.
and it intersects with the beach, basically.
Yeah, there's a lot of like that here
Oh, yeah.
sorry, here in New Zealand. So
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether they have them in Chicago, honestly, to be honest with you, because I've been there,
probably
but
somewhere.
I'm assuming that rich people are the same in most places, and when there's a lake and they like having boats, they're going to put boat ramps on them because
I
they
want
can.
to head out there real quick and see who's there. We have a little time before sunrise.
Okay, you head up the street. Do you take the street way or the beach way?
Along the beach, I guess.
Along the beach. Okay. Okay, so up the beach, you see essentially some firelight coming from the car park that's between two houses that are spaced apart about 50 meters, or so, should we say 150 feet, to convert to
Approximately.
maths metric, not metric, imperial system.
Freedom units.
Freedom units. Yes, freedom units. That's how you measure the size of freedom fries.
Mhm.
Okay, so using freedom units, 150 feet between the houses and the fences around the houses, shall we say. In between those is a little parking lot with a kind of like a cul-de-sac right there that borders onto the beach. And there's a park bench made of concrete. It's not very flash, but it's there. And there's a bunch of kids sitting around. You can smell dope. You can smell other stuff.
Like teenagers.
Teenagers, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And they're making a bit of noise. And it is quite late in the evening.
Early in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They seem to be the same ones that were there earlier, actually. There seems to be a couple fewer than there were, though, to be honest. There's like half of them. Half of them are gone.
Want to go up and say hi.
Okay. All right, all right. You wander over in that direction. They look up as you approach, and one of them stands up. Hey,
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
nothing? Want a cigarette?
Oh. Nah, sorry. It's a bit early for that. Are you guys gonna be here the rest of the night?
They look at each other. Yeah, probably. Why? Is it a problem?
Well, we need to get some sleep and we're gonna be nearby, so I'd really appreciate it if you could try and be a bit quieter.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem. Have fun.
They start sort of talking about, okay, well, should we get going? And then they're like, yeah, we should get going. And they start packing their shit into their car.
I wander back
All right.
away from the fire.
Very good. That was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I ask people to do things and sometimes they do them, apparently.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to threaten the shit out of them, do you? Necessarily. But okay. Sometimes you just want to because you have a small ego.
I'm not a threatening person.
Oh, wait. Okay, cool. Go back to the house.
Yep.
It blows up.
Yeah.
You're all dead. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Are you guys okay on hunger? I'm going to need to probably feed tomorrow. It's starting to get a little bit annoying.
Yeah, I should probably get something to eat.
Oh, we could have eaten those kids.
What?
I couldn't
What?
have.
Oh, what?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Actually, that's partially why I was checking, but I couldn't have, so I'm going to have to look. Somebody might be dead tomorrow. Whatever, let's get some sleep.
Yep. Oh, I'm ready for this.
Um,
Don't wake me up tomorrow.
Remember to get Kira's unconscious body out of the truck.
So what's the time
my
now?
God.
Time now is 4:00.
oh, okay. And what time sunrise?
6:35.
Oh, okay. What's around the house at the moment, like the beach house? Is it just all sand, or are there any?
There's a couple of houses, like about 100 feet on either side of the house. There's a house on either side of the house.
Yeah.
Between your house and those houses, there's a fence, wooden fence,
Okay.
about 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
There's a small garden around
Yeah.
the house, especially out around on the road side of the house. On
Right.
the other side of the house, it's just basically a footpath with wooden planks laid out
Oh, Caitlin's online on Discord.
heading into the sand. Oh yeah, so she
Hey-
might be
hey,
turning
Gus.
up any
Yeah.
second now.
Could you for my great master plan, I'm gonna need 2 sticks. I know Kiara has one. Can you go like get some wood, then we can just try and make one? Like, I'll use my meat cleavers or something.
Okay.
You can use meat cleavers to carve wood.
Yeah. Can you- oh my
I-
god, it's real.
Hey! Hey!
Welcome.
Oh, she's saying sorry.
Okay.
Found out that
Oh, there you go.
planes are still closed until like Saturday, and I was just sort of
Oh, you're stuck there.
doing some coloring, and I'm just kind of like, oh god. Then started drinking, and then I was just like, oh wait, what's the time?
Oh, you were.
Okay, don't worry, we
Good.
kidnapped
I have
you.
a puppy.
Yeah.
Yay!
cute.
And I saved a lizard that was this big.
Oh, cute.
Well,
Oh, and you lost you. Mike,
yeah,
Mike.
lost your sound.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'll
Yep.
do the
We
thing.
kidnapped you if you're like willing to have been kidnapped back to the house, that is. Otherwise you can like get back yourself.
Fine.
Yeah, we can say you came in the car and you've been very
We
quiet
shoved your unconscious body in the
She's
trunk.
So
She
quiet.
still has her bike at the.
at the
thing,
club.
right?
Oh, you can come
Yeah.
back on your bike then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, no trunk. The waveform has collapsed. She wasn't in the trunk.
Yeah.
We were gonna put you in the trunk.
Where'd
That
she go?
would have worked.
Then who was in the trunk?
It's Schrodinger's trunk, all right?
Someone's
There was-
pounding the door.
There was never
Oh,
anyone in the
fuck.
trunk.
Open the trunk. Someone's like pounding.
It was a mannequin. It was just a mannequin. And you wrapped her up in the sheets, and you didn't realize it wasn't a person.
No,
Nice.
no.
Uh-oh. Okay, so basically, long story short, Caitlin, everyone's gone back to the beach house. Nobody's seen Tony yet.
Okay, no.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
so it seems convenient that we're all here and somebody is not. So how about we have some time before sunrise so we can have a chance to have a discussion. Lost your sound again.
No, I'm muted. It's
Oh, okay. Hello.
fine. Okay, well, right. All right. So what are we gonna do about him? Because I feel like he just keeps throwing us under the bus all the time.
Right. Well, you weren't there for the end bit of the discussion with Juggler, and neither was Mercy. So let me just fill you in.
Please
Can
do.
you like can I just like say all of it? I don't not say it like repeat
Yeah.
literally everything.
Sure, you but probably need to recap a little bit just to make sure that
Yeah,
I know
okay,
what
so-
you're talking about too.
I give them the rundown of the things I asked Juggler about regarding the Sabbat, the false identity Tony was pretending to be, and how the rich guy with the boat hired him, and how Juggler was like, "Yeah, no, okay, you're Tony Perez," and then how he just straight up told him where we need to kill a vampire to send a message or something because Loden is mad. And then he was like, I want to discuss a plan with you, but I don't want Jin to be here because I don't want him to hear it. And then like, and I left and I was like, okay. So yeah, that's a problem.
Yep.
Well, right. Okay,
Definitely a
so you have
problem.
this conversation. Yep.
And I
Very
finished
good.
summarizing. And be like, by the way, Mercy, why did you want steaks?
Oh,
I have,
Oh,
I have
killing
a
vampires.
magnificent plan, but I'm not going to tell you it unless everyone's here.
Isn't everyone here?
No.
Did you still
Oh,
want me to
okay.
grab something?
Oh, you didn't go? You didn't
Oh,
go?
No, because
Oh no.
we started seeing. Alright, that's all good. I'm just gonna start grabbing some of those what did you say that was in the back? Those wooden fence things. I just started picking them. Pick like a couple.
It's
I want
awesome.
to see how fast I can kill a tree.
Who are you asking, Gus?
Yeah, you.
What are you asking me exactly?
Those fences. I was saying that, you said at the back there's small fences at the back, so I just picked up two. And yeah.
Oh, like the fence posts?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're okay. You can make some stakes out of that shit. I had it in mind that they were like 8 feet tall.
Oh, right. Oh,
So,
oh, okay.
but that's
Meat
I mean,
cleaver.
I can like literally
you can pull
pick
one
one,
off and
pull
make
one and
some.
cut them in two.
Yeah,
Yeah, make two out of it.
But now there's a 4-inch gap in the
It's fine.
in the fence. A small
Luckily-
child could get through that with a mouth.
Oh no,
muffler.
that's
Oh,
fine.
no. It's like a honey trap.
We're making trap food.
You should put some toys out in the garden now.
I
And some
should.
Candy.
I'll put like.
Just have it
Ooh.
leading to our
Dude,
house.
yeah, we've got food in the fridge, right? We've got food in the fridge. If there's snacks in there, I put like little snacks, just like
Why don't
line
you-
them.
Nah,
Like-
Oh,
why
we can
don't-
make. How about we make a fake picnic out there?
We're
Jim,
not making a fucking gingerbread house.
I was about to say Jim needs to build a gingerbread house and become a witch.
Oh, I love it.
That's
I'll
great.
put some M&Ms like.
Wait, no.
like-
Can we like we could like make a fake picnic out back, right?
Yeah, we'll just grab all the food that's in the fridge. Doesn't
Yes.
this place have like food? Like, yeah.
Because
There is some-
children
there
are
is
definitely
food
going to
here,
be out
yes.
at night,
Tony left some food here.
Yeah.
walking the
Actually.
streets looking for a picnic. They're like, oh, that looks delicious. Let me
Well,
go and
it's like
sample some of those.
it's
Hansel
like
and
it's like how
Gretel.
scams work, Kira. They're so obvious because they want to filter out the people who are smart enough to not fall for them. So you only get the lowest common denominator, and they'll
Right.
just stick with it till the end.
So what you're saying is you're wanting to give out Darwin Awards by eating their heads.
I don't eat heads. You don't eat heads either. Where's that coming from?
I mean sucking the blood. You know what I mean. I'm just being hyperbolic.
Perception alertness checks from everybody, please.
Oh no, there's a kid.
it's worked. Oh, well done.
Oh, puppy. Oh my god. Things everywhere.
2.
Yeah.
What a remarkable roll that was. 4
Gus
from
is rolling
Gus.
well
Holy
today.
crap. Gus, you are rolling well
I
today.
really like this roll
Good
today.
job.
today.
Don't get-
It'll
Good
fail you
job.
at the worst possible
I
moment.
know, right?
Right. You use up all your good luck now.
Now Kira's here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anybody else? Did anyone else roll for this?
I'm trying to roll, but I'm not in roll 20 yet, and my dice are hidden. Sorry.
There's no freaking
It's totally
timestamps on this in roll 20. Is
I
there a way
rolled
of,
one.
is there a way of setting up timestamps for dice rolls?
Timestamps.
Yeah, like in D&D
Um,
Beyond when it rolls, it tells
Enable
you
chat timestamps.
enable chat timestamps.
Close that.
Enable
It's in the settings.
chat.
yeah,
Oh,
where
here we
you
go.
can
I
see 'em.
see it. Yep, cool. Cool.
Perception alertness.
Ah, that's really cool.
Where's my fan?
Do you get the timestamps too, or is it just mine?
It's personal.
Yeah,
Okay.
turn it on for yourself.
I had to turn it on for
Thank
myself.
you. Cool bananas. Okay, so now I know when who rolled what. Cool. Okay, so Gus, you hear something outside the front of the house, like maybe footsteps or a noise. Could be an animal, could be a person.
We locked the front door, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking you've got the front door locked. You've got all the doors locked. You're as safe as
We're
you
not
can be.
stupid.
You're not stupid.
Can I still use my thingy?
Your thingy.
Yeah, my protein or something. Is it protein?
Yeah, yeah,
Is that
yeah.
right? Yeah. Can
Gleam
I
of
still
red
use?
eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you just turn it off and on. It doesn't
Oh, okay.
cost you anything. It might cost a blood point. I'm not sure.
Will
Not
it?
in this system.
Double check that.
Not in this
Um,
version, I mean.
4
Not-
successes.
Not on
Finally
this
got to
version.
roll.
4
Nice.
successes. Okay, so Caitlin, you also hear this clonk, scrape, step, and then in the distance you hear the sound of a motor peel off.
I also
Mhm.
tell everyone about that motorcyclist that was following me.
Okay.
You too.
Yeah. I
Another
stopped.
one.
Yeah. I assumed that because everyone's doing this whole investigation thing with Gary, so everyone's killing each other, to be honest.
said-
So
You said they shot at you?
they shot at me. Or this chick shot
Oh,
at me.
That's
And I
strange.
think she's a vampire. So
the one that was following us was trying to be subtle about it.
oh really?
Yeah.
I
So I'm
drove a
guessing-
car.
You drove a car? Oh my god, I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
I was
should we check
scared.
out who left something at our doorstep?
Yeah,
Probably a
let-
bomb.
Can I see anything with my thing?
You looking through the door or through?
Just
do you
open the
Oh,
door.
there's a window. Is there a window that I can actually just kind of sneak peek, kind of like?
I open the door.
You can't see
Yeah.
exactly what you
Oh, yeah.
can't see the door. You can't see the doormat from the window.
Oh, okay.
Caitlin's
Oh yeah,
opening it.
can I go? Yeah, I might use it
Sorry,
to the
Kiara is
door.
opening.
Open the door.
Oh, there's now 2 people opening the same door.
Who's opening the door? Who's first? Who's got the highest fucking dexterity? That's who's doing it. All
I've
right.
got 3 decks.
What's your dex, Gus?
Yeah, I got 3 as well.
Fuck.
All right, rock, paper, you scissors. Ready?
All right.
Why did
Rock,
I
paper,
go?
scissors.
Why did I go open the door?
Well, they're
while these
fucking
guys
around.
are. Yeah.
You know what?
I would.
That's
I
what I'll
think that
do.
Charlie
Kira.
opens the door.
I think
Charlie-
Kira should win on account of being a toreador.
Yeah, might
Right.
as well do it. Ladies first.
I like
I
the idea of Charlie opening the door personally, but
Yeah, I just
Ladies
walk past
first,
you
and
guys.
I'm just going
I'm
to like
standing
protect
back in
her.
case this is bomb.
I'm
I
just
open
gonna
the door.
try and protect her.
all right. Kira opens the door. Kira, in front of you is some car keys, a wallet, a passport, some other papers and things laying on top of some clothes next to an urn.
An
Ooh.
urn.
Yeah. Make a
it-
perception, intelligence, wits and alertness check.
Okay, who's dead?
Well, it's not us, obviously.
Check the identification.
Is there any inscription on of 3 successes?
This is all Tony's shit.
Hmm.
Oh no! Now
Is
I
there an
can't do my
inscription
plan.
Is there an inscription on the urn?
Yep.
Does it say
Tony.
Tony
Want to check?
It
Perez?
says Tony Perez.
I want to check the. I want to check the.
I'm gonna
passport.
open the urn and just make sure that there's ashes in
It's
it.
full of ashes.
And
A few of the ashes blow
Hmm.
away, to be fair.
it's fine.
You
I,
know,
take,
there's dust in your face.
I take a
no.
I check
pencil
the
and just sort of
passport.
rifle around and make sure there's nothing like solid in the ashes.
Nothing solid in the ashes? No, there's nothing solid in the ashes.
I close it back up. I bring everything inside and be like, so Tony's dead.
Does he?
Did we
I
get
want to check
warned?
the.
Is this
I
a
want to
warning?
check the passport. No, I
Yeah.
want to check the passport and the other stuff,
It's all his personal belongings that he had on him when he left the house.
including like all the
Everything that he had.
like the cameras and stuff.
Yeah, if they weren't in the car. Yeah, but it was what he was literally carrying in the club.
So there's 2 options. He's dead
So-
or he's not dead.
So either
Yeah.
he's dead or he's faked his death. Which do you think is more likely, honestly?
Maybe we could
50-50.
maybe we could try and glean something from it using the using Auspex.
Oh, I
yes.
could do that.
Yeah.
How about
Both
can you
of
two
us can.
check? Yes,
Yeah.
can you two check all of these things, please?
How do we do that?
Can
Spirit's
I
touch.
try and just literally put my finger in it and just taste it?
Did
I do
it
that?
tastes foul.
Oh,
Gross.
yuck.
How do I use Auspex?
This
Okay,
one
so-
is perception and empathy.
Which level Auspex do you have, Caitlin?
I have
She has
level
3.
3.
Yeah.
So you got Spirit's Touch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're rolling perception empathy on one of the objects.
What do you want to?
So you touch an object, you roll perception and empathy, and the number of successes that you get is how many things I tell you about it.
So
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the difficulty any higher than 6?
Difficulty is the age of impression and the mental and spiritual strength of the person who left them.
Right. So 6 was fine.
Okay.
Can you check? Can both of you check the urn first? Actually,
Yeah, I'm doing the end. I got
Oh.
you
Did
get
you even-
ashes in your eyes or something. Oh God!
Oh,
can't
You think
be
okay,
bothered.
Mercy, Mercy, you get these impressions of juggler.
This is wrong. They're not
Okay.
juggler stuff. Like we know this. We know like I'm holding his jeans or something. I'm like, that's weird.
The thing that you're getting is like,
Juggler is
like
wearing these?
out of game, what you're getting is the impressions of Tony's last conscious moments.
Oh, okay.
And so he's in pain and he's not happy and he's
Mhm.
imagining himself killing Juggler, but that's all his imagination, killing Juggler. So what you're seeing is Juggler getting killed, but it's Tony's imagination of that.
Oh,
So
okay.
what do you
okay.
two see?
But
Oh,
I
just
got
Kirasi then.
4
Caitlin.
successes.
Oh, 4 successes. Okay. Well, on the contrary, you see precisely Juggler having you see Juggler standing over Tony. Tony's staked. Juggler lifts a gun to Tony's head. And Tony goes out like a light.
Okay. That was weird. Haven't done that
What?
before. Well, on the bright side, a rather large pain in our ass is gone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Oh.
you two are fairly certain that he's actually dead.
On the downside, we've lost a member of our party.
I kind of stare at you.
Yeah,
Tony's
I mean,
dead.
we can just tell.
Woof.
that's true. We got Wolf.
This is true.
Anyway, just in
Honestly, I
case,
prefer
can you
Wolf to Tony, but still, Tony's dead, which means
on just in case, can you guys check the other things here, like the password and the camera and all that?
right. I will check the passport next.
I'll check the camera. Can I check the
Not,
camera?
not you, Gus. You don't have
Gus
you
is
don't
like,
have fancy
"Yeah,
eyes.
I can do this.
He's got
You don't
this.
you
I
don't have the
start-
fancy eyes.
I start like pushing the buttons.
Gus is like, oh, this is a vampire power. I'm a vampire. I can do this.
1 success.
One
get 3.
success.
I got a 10 and a 1. Which is
Okay,
very
so
annoying.
Caitlin, this is
And
on
a
what
6.
is it? The passport, is
The
it?
passport.
It's Gus's passport. It's not Gus. It's Tony's passport. The fuck
You
would it be
killed
Gus's?
me.
Yeah. you-
This is Tony's passport. I don't think anything exciting we can glean from this. Although, what did the stamps say? Where has he been?
Where has he been? He's been to South America. He's been to Canada. He's been to Singapore. He's been to Australia. He's been to England. He's been to a few other places.
He's been to a
Paraguay.
lot of places.
Yeah.
You know, I've always wanted to go to China one day.
Honestly, Canada sounds real good about now. Or London.
Let's go to London.
What was Mercy checking?
Oh, I checked the camera.
I hear London's overrated.
I've been.
Why don't we go to Oslo?
Oslo. Yeah,
Yeah.
go to Oslo.
I heard
Okay,
it's underrated.
Mercy. What were you checking up on?
Oh, the camera.
Camera. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's this is Tony's stuff. There's no doubt about it. To you're getting images of Tony sticking lenses on it, cleaning it, taking photos with it, that kind of stuff. Tony loved this stuff. He loved that camera. He really did. He cared about it. He there's emotions attached to this stuff. It's not just stuff to him.
Mhm.
Is there anything on the camera?
I
Any
was gonna say.
photos?
Like
Have a look.
hairs.
No,
you
like
mean-
I think you mean.
photos,
Oh, you mean like actual
videos,
photos?
like
Yeah, there is. There's photos of you guys. There's photos of the inside of the club. There's photos of every fucking thing. He surreptitiously took photos going all the way back to, or to be fair, he probably uploaded a lot of them. So they're probably he wasn't stupid. So he would have uploaded and deleted them. So the photos that are on there are from tonight. That's all.
is there a
You know-
video? As
Video? Nah.
Well? Oh, okay.
No, this is
Fortunately,
1999. It would have had like 4 pixels.
Sure.
Unfortunately, because he's no longer around, Mercy's great plan. I can't do it anymore. I
Was
needed
it killing
him.
Tony?
No, it had something to do with the 2 that were annoying me yesterday.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm back to square one. I'm
Wanna kill
afraid.
them. Oh wait, does this count as a vampire that we had to kill?
No.
Because
We
Why
didn't
not?
kill him.
Can't we just not and say we did?
Can't we pretend?
It
Well,
doesn't send a
He
message.
wasn't. Yes, and he wasn't Anarch, no matter how he acted.
Well, we could say that he was flipping to the other side and he tried to get us in a whole lot of shit.
I
And
mean,
so
I
we
can,
just had to take care of him.
I mean, I can.
I don't
tell them.
think. I don't think that. I think it's an okay idea, but I don't think that lie will work out because I'm sure whoever did this, I'm sure it's going to get out, and the people back in Chicago are going to know what happened.
All right, then I second that we killed the people that were personally
Okay, but
about.
Just for a moment, do you guys think we should feel bad about this? Because I mean, yes, he was an asshole and he was kind of inconvenient, and I didn't really like him very much. But we still had some decent times with him, and he's a person, and now
I
he's dead.
throw his camera on the floor and then just stamp on it.
You start
I
smashing
see.
the camera.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! Don't destroy that. There's things on there.
Those things are gone now.
So,
I
so none of
mean-
you feel bad at all.
I do, because
Ah.
we had a plan. So, but that's okay.
Honestly, I kind of wish I could have killed him myself. But
Hmm.
no, yes, I do get the whole point that we should feel bad, but I feel like he made our lives harder than they made it easier. So
I'm asking because I don't feel bad at all.
Oh.
You want to make conscience checks.
I suppose
Are we going to?
conscience check,
Do you
yeah,
want us to?
Yeah.
Okay.
conscience check.
Well,
All of us, right?
Uh-huh.
all right.
What would that
um,
be?
It's your conscience.
So
How
we
How do I do a
one-
conscience
I
check?
forcibly stare at the camera until I feel bad. No, I start feeling bad about not feeling bad.
How do I do a conscience check?
That's with your so mercy too. So basically just see find out how many dots you've got in conscience.
4.
And then okay, so now just make a manual 4d10 roll using the dice option in the top left corner.
Guess you feel bad.
I got
a little.
one success. I slightly feel bad.
It's hard to feel
success.
bad because
Okay.
I like my
Yeah, Caitlin, you don't feel
humanity
very,
is so low. So
right. You don't feel particularly bad.
I stare at the camera
Mercy,
until I feel
yeah.
bad about not feeling bad about the death.
Gus, you're not really feeling all that terrible, and neither are you, Jen. There you go. I'm not going to deduct any humanity for this because it's not like you didn't kill him.
We did
No.
roll like one success though.
Yeah, and you all got at least one success. Nobody got like negative successes here. So
yeah.
right.
Right.
So you feel
Who wants to
bad
put
enough to
this-
maintain your humanity, but you definitely don't get any back or
Who-
grow your
who do you-
humanity.
Who wants to put this urn in a Tupperware container?
Send it out to sea.
Yes, we
Honest-
have to. We have to put it in the Tupperware.
I'll go find a big
over
one.
on top of another Tupperware, and then inside another Tupperware, and then another Tupperware.
I'll go find 5 sets of Tupperware then.
Why don't we just sort of we're near a beach, aren't we? Why don't we just scatter them in the wind? I feel like that's kind of cathartic.
I don't think he would like that. He'll probably want it in the sewers.
You can do that. I feel sleepy. I'm going to go to bed. So have fun with
Right.
All
We're
right,
going to
so
have to figure out what to do.
I guess I'll go by
How did you
myself and scatter his ashes then.
I'll,
gonna do
I'll
that?
help you. I'll help you.
Okay, you go.
Does anyone want to make an intelligence check?
Yep. Intelligence. What?
Oh, can I make an intelligence check?
Sure.
What's it? Wait, what's the secondary?
It's just intelligence.
Oh, I have a specialty for that.
2 successes.
2 successes.
My specialty for intelligence. I have never rolled this before. It's clear thinker. Does this apply?
Yep.
Okay.
That would apply to this. Yep.
Yay! One.
1 success.
Just one. Very sad.
Just 1. So, okay, who got the most here? This was Caitlin.
2.
All right, with your 2 successes, Caitlin, it occurs to you, you know, how while you're doing this, you're about to scatter the ashes. In fact, you started scattering the ashes now. And as you're scattering the ashes, you think to yourself, how would my sire act if somebody did this to my ashes?
Fuck. Right. Okay. So I just had a thought.
What?
We've got to give these back to the Nosferatu sire.
Sorry, I did. Sorry, what was it?
You know, the sire, the one that turned him into a vampire.
Yeah.
You'd probably want to know that his son's dead.
Oh,
Yes. Right.
yeah. Yeah. Just close it. Let's just go to bed.
I put some sand in the ashes, and I close the lid and I shake it. I'm like, I feel
That's so good.
I feel like that will solve the discrepancy in size.
Wow.
Right, let's just go back inside.
Yes. Okay.
Why
I
is there
agree.
a shell in here? What?
A little bit of bone. Shush.
So can I, as I come back in, I just want to say something. Them sending this over to us, it could be one of two things. It could be a threat or it could be a favor.
Yeah.
Did it come with a note? Is there a note anywhere? Can I search the clothes?
That's why I was asking, are they threatening us or
Well,
is
they know
this
where we live.
that's true.
So
Wait, who dropped it off?
Some person on a motorcycle. We weren't looking.
didn't see.
Should
But
we
they know where we live. They didn't come in and kill us. They just dropped him off. So
is
what
it
do
a
you-
good idea to sleep here?
I don't know. What time is it?
We don't really have an option.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
like
5 a.m.
5.
now.
Right. Well, we don't really have an option. But this.
We
Sure.
go well, there's the apartment and Gary that we still
No,
no?
No, time.
it's a risky drive at this point. I think.
Should we go back to Chicago? It's about like what?
Oh, that's
Oh,
quite a
that's-
drive.
That's quite a drive, eh? It'll be like an
Yeah.
hour and a half, isn't it?
I think that
Would anyone be opposed to me calling Spencer?
about what?
Just because he's a ghoul?
Oh, actually, how far am sorry, Russell, how far am I from the house that I where I got the stuff? Sorry, the guns
Stuff.
and all that stuff.
All right. Well, that's about 40 minutes.
That's a bit long.
What time's sunrise?
6:30.
6:15,
So
6:30.
blue.
My partner's playing a video game.
Oh.
I mean, I've got a place that we can stay
Right.
40
I-
minutes away from here, but it's up to you guys. Otherwise, we can call someone else.
I thought the plan was to call the ghoul and get him to watch over us while we're sleeping.
I mean, we can try.
Good try, yeah. I mean, his
I'm gonna call-
jurisdiction's kind of Chicago, but
Jen, what do you think? You're the brains of the operation.
I think that if we sleep here, we probably won't die, considering that they knew where we were and they clearly knew where we live and they had an opportunity to come in force. However, it wouldn't be amiss to go somewhere else or have someone watch us if you think they could get here in time.
It takes about 2 hours to get here from Chicago, right?
Yeah, up to 2 hours. Yeah, depending on traffic.
Why don't we do both? Both count. Where is the place that you got, Gus?
It's just about 40 minutes from here. It's just like a hideout for my from my sire.
The only
Sort of.
thing I'm worried about is if we start driving off and someone's following us, we don't have time to spare.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna call Spencer. I suppose we batten down the hatches. Is there a way to make it not flammable? Because then that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about them setting the house on fire.
Well, out of game, I think that Tony left you guys with some serious boxes that you guys could sleep in that were not flammable. So you could.
If you really want, I suppose what we could do is we could get in boxes and we could toss ourselves into the ocean.
why don't we just do it? Let's just go to bed here.
How do you toss yourself into the ocean if you're in a box?
Just
You
jump
get someone
around.
else to do it for
Well,
you.
what does
and
the
then
last
the la-
person do?
They have to swim.
They have to swim. You're volunteering to do that, I assume.
No,
No. Okay.
None of that sounds appealing. All
no,
right,
that
I'm gonna-
sounds horrible.
I'm gonna call Spencer.
All right. Do your best phone impression. After about 5 rings, you hear, "What? Who is this?
Who the fuck you think it is?
Oh my God, it's you.
Yeah,
Fuck
hi.
do you want? It's early."
Yeah, Ashley, it's late, and so Tony's dead. Juggler killed
What?
him.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
Tony's dead. You need to listen.
Fuck.
You're awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
All
I
right.
was busy.
What, sleeping?
None of your goddamn business.
This is more important.
You hear
All
a
right.
woman's voice in the background.
Oh, say hi. Here's the thing. Tony's dead. Juggler knows our location,
Yeah.
and the sun's about to rise. So I need you to come to Gary, and I need you to come in to this. I'd tell him the address. And just sort of make sure that we don't get burned alive.
Well, I'm gonna have to run this past a few people because in case you hadn't noticed, I don't actually fucking work for you.
I'm aware, but I'll make
All right.
it worth your while.
Oh, you'll make it worth my while.
Yeah, I
Okay,
will.
well, we'll see how that works out. Well, give me the address. Do it now, and then
I'll
I'll
give him the
get
address again.
Right.
Right,
either
you got a pen and
myself.
paper?
Yeah. I'm writing it down. He writes it down. Now, either I'm going to come or somebody's going to come. In any case, there's going to be somebody at that place sometime in the next few hours. It might not be before sunrise. Okay. So maybe you're not going to see anybody. In any case, there's going to be somebody outside patrolling the place, looking after you. All right.
That's fine.
I'm going to
by
send
the way,
someone.
tell
from
them to be careful of tails, because every time we've driven into Gary, there's been at least 2 motorbikes following us.
All right. It's going to be someone from a place called Secure Corp. You heard of Secure Corp?
Have I heard of Secure Corp?
I don't know if you have. Jin definitely has. But
Anyone
I don't
heard
know.
Anyone heard of Secure Corp?
Did you? Yes, I
Good,
have.
bad, ugly.
Load-ins.
Right. Okay. Good. Sounds good.
Okay.
Sorry for disturbing you. Go have a wank. Bye. I'm gonna hang up.
Fucking Jesus Christ. All right. You back on your own.
I'm going. We're gonna get the boxes.
All right. Well, double check the doors, double check the windows, make sure they're all blocked. Get the boxes, get the basement,
There is no basement.
There's no basement.
metaphorical basement.
Right. I'll
My
get everyone
plan
to
is
make
just to-
wits and security checks, please.
Wits and security.
I have nothing about that.
Oh,
Mercy 0.
Sorry, what was happening?
Jin 1. Wits and security
4
check.
successes. Fuck
Nice.
yes.
Wow.
Oh,
good
wits
one.
and security.
Okay.
Wits and security. Sorry, Charlotte was showing me her project, so
Mhm.
What's Mercy doing that she gets 0 successes?
oh,
That
I'm
was-
not doing it.
Oh, sorry. You're stomping the camera.
She's just being obstinate, watching everybody else do it.
Tell you
Okay.
what's great?
Two.
Gus
None of those
2.
were security. They were all wits.
All wits. Okay, well, Caitlin, you're busy making sure that there's no sunlight getting in here, and you figure out various ways of making sure the doors are locked and what have you. Yeah. Okay. So you set the place up as securely as you possibly can.
I
All right.
tie a very small tripwire across each of the doors,
Okay.
and I get. For some reason, there's some nails and a hammer, and I hammer down the windows.
Okay. That
And
works.
then I stick cardboard boxes behind the curtains.
All right. Sounds good. So this is what you do before you guys basically collapse to bed.
But we put all the boxes together in the center of the room.
All right.
I sit somewhere and think for the rest of the hour.
For the rest of the hour. All right.
As I'm getting into the box, I just say to myself, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm getting into bed with Tony, and I put him at the bottom of my feet.
All right. Very good. You do that. So you sleep, and the following evening, you begin
Minus
to
1
wake
blood
up.
point.
Yes, indeed. -1 blood point.
I'm going to start getting into a slightly problematic level soon.
Jin, you wake up first, yeah?
Yes.
All right. So you wake up. What do you
I'll
do?
check if anyone's outside.
You see that there is a van parked across the street that says Securicorp on it. And you see two gentlemen in Securicorp uniforms patrolling around in the front yard.
Security guards. This beach.
At a beach house, yeah.
The
very
real
bizarre.
security guards this time. Okay, I'll check on that, and I'll check on everyone else to make sure no one died in the night.
Okay.
And we'll check my phone and my emails and all that.
All right. Well, everything's pretty quiet on your phone and emails because the last time you checked them was before you went to bed and you woke up first. So none of the
I have
kindred have really
been-
had a chance to email or message.
I have
anybody.
been vaguely in contact with what's his face, Benno, just on the back end. Nothing important.
You have a
saying hi,
message
stuff.
from a contact at Securicorp saying that your security is here, and if you need to speak to them, here's the code number that you can use to authorize yourself as their commanding officer, essentially. You know, if you want to give you
After I
Question: did Tony's stuff have a cell phone and or a walkie-talkie with it, or was that taken by Juggler?
it does have that with it, but there's no SIM card. Walkie-talkie's there.
Shit.
Okay. So once I make sure everything is fine, I'll just sit there and wait for everyone else to wake up.
I'll be
Right.
next.
Yep, Kira, you wake up next.
I wake up and I go, wait. Was his phone in the stuff? Did we check his phone? I'm gonna open
I
the
pick up
phone.
the phone from the pile.
Oh shit, there's no SIM card.
Yep.
Here.
Right. So all of our text chains, Juggler now has.
Did he? How was his security on his phone? He was paranoid enough that I would have assumed.
It doesn't matter. He's got the SIM card.
Okay, well,
Right.
I s-
What's the code?
he
word to
might
say
not
hello?
have it, but we should assume the worst case.
Yes. Right. I had a really bad dream. Can I tell
You
you
had a
my
dream?
Yeah, I had a really bad dream.
So
Oh
just
wait, vampires don't dream.
vampires don't
But-
technically they don't dream, not very often. If you
Yeah.
dream, it's very weird.
But I don't know that, do I?
You don't
But-
know. You might not know that. There's a
Yeah.
chance that you don't know that. And there's a chance that they don't know that either, to be fair.
Cool.
You're a pretty noob.
Right. I had a really bad dream.
You did?
Yeah. I was getting
thought it
chased by it. I was getting chased by a toaster. I had
We'll
one
be-
fortune.
we'll be very honest.
I was in the ocean, and there was a toaster chasing me, and it was plugged in, and it was wanting to electrocute me.
Right. You know that most things, people tend to build security features into those.
Dreams.
Right.
What the
Right.
fuck is securing about a toaster? Maybe
I'm
I
saying
had a
that I'm saying that not all toasters, if you just toss them into water, are going to electrocute you in the bathtub and kill you or something, because that's the kind of thing that gets people sued, and they're going to fix that fast.
right. Okay, who did the guys come?
Right outside. My point.
I look out the window.
Look out the window. Yes, there's two security guards in the front yard. And there's a van across the street.
Hi.
They look over to you and they walk up to the front door.
I
open
disassemble the trap that I put behind the door.
I'll open the door while she's doing that.
The trap goes. "Pling!" You get a broomstick in the face. Thwack.
Kira, what was that?
Security measures.
The stake,
Right.
the stake comes flying out of the ceiling and jabs through your heart.
Oh, yeah, I'll open the door and
Alright.
say hello to the guys.
They walk up the steps. Good evening. You must be Jen.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, hi, Jen. I'm Fred Bunyan. This
Nice to meet you.
This is Sarah Coxley.
Thank you for coming all the way out here at such a strange hour.
Did you say Coxley?
She looks at you. It's my name. Is it okay with you?
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying anything. Interesting surname.
I
I'm
don't suppose
Kira.
anything. I don't suppose anything happened during the course of the day.
Nothing that you need to concern yourselves with. We took care of everything.
All right. In that case, I thank you for your work. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Do you want us to stick around?
Do you have anywhere else to be heading off to?
Well, we're currently contracted to this residence until further notice.
If you could stay here for another hour or so, at that point, we might have a decision. That would be greatly appreciated.
Sure, no problem.
I send a quick cheers to Spencer.
Okay.
I wonder how late Mercy will wake up today.
And it
Say.
says, sorry for interrupting your late night excursions. Thanks for the guards.
You get
Thanks
a
for the
text.
protection. It was
you get-
great.
You get a text message back a minute later that says just one word: coitus.
That's what I meant.
At this point, I'm gonna go try and shake Gus and Mercy to see if I can get them to wake up faster.
Gus, yeah, you're waking up.
Yeah.
I'm shaking you.
And Wolf is literally like backing. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, Wolf is licking your face.
Gus, make your dog be quiet, Gus.
Mercy, all this noise is waking you up.
Shut up. I'm back to being grumpy again. And
Fine. I'll go for a walk with my dog. Fuck. Take you out for a walk. Go for smart.
Float him into the backyard or something.
uh,
Okay, once you two are
Dog.
awake, well, let me know when you two have functional mental faculties because we should have a talk.
oh, you
What
probably
if we
shouldn't tell
never
me
have
that.
functional mental faculties?
I'm gonna have a smart first and then I'll come back.
Question, what if we never have functional mental capabilities?
Well, I suppose I'll just have to make up the difference.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Her computer just mentally broke.
It's
Nice.
your camera, isn't it? Is it
So
overheating?
it overheated last time. This time I actually just hit the button that made the camera go away.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Last
That's
time it
all
was just overheating.
right.
Oh, did anyone fall into our backyard trap over the day?
The backyard trap. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. There's like 5 kids
Yeah.
stuck to the floor,
Right.
No, I mean, it hasn't been
So-
disturbed.
stuck to the flypaper.
Jen, I hate to tell you, but I feel like the security guards might have scared them off.
No, I mean, has the backyard been disturbed? Okay.
No.
Sounds good. All right, let that dog out or something. We should have a talk.
Right. So, what are you guys doing?
You guys awake? Because
Yep.
we've got a
Sally's-
situation. Obviously, we've got a situation in that Juggler knows what we are trying to do and knows where we are, and Tony is dead, and we still need to do the thing we have to do. So, if anyone has any ideas about how we're going to pull this off, I'm open to hearing them.
Can I suggest what I suggested last time?
What is it?
Just fucking coming clean to Juggler
About what?
about the situation and about everything that's going on.
I told you Tony did that.
Yes, but he did it in an asshole type way.
Nah, he just wanted to plan something that would try kill someone, but not actually. Because I was talking to Juggler because I had a business with him that I am going to get some of his guns and drugs and sell them back to Chicago, basically.
Right.
But we
That's
have to
nice.
plan that I stole it so I could sell it. And that's when
Okay,
Tony's like,
that's-
oh, why can't we use that plan to kill someone, but actually not actually killing that person? But he wanted to take a video of it, which is a bad idea. So,
I just had a thought.
mm.
What is it?
Those two vampires that were annoying the shit out of me and Mercy. They're from Chicago.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of. I just realized this. There's so many vampires from
What-
Chicago.
Where are you
No, no.
getting with this?
No, what I mean is I feel like they might have been the moles that told Juggler we were coming. So if we kill them and give them back to Chicago, it's a win-win. They lose the mole, we kill a vampire. Jugglers doesn't have to deal with some dipshits.
I was planning on killing
Well-
them regardless, but yeah, can't
They
do that
might
anymore.
be the moles or they might not, but I agree in our current situation, they're the best candidates for killing. The only problem is there's 2 of them.
And there's 4 of us. I like
Yeah.
those odds.
We don't know
Uh-huh.
anything about what they can do, and they are rather old.
Well, I feel like one of them's a Toreador because he could
Really?
move super fast.
I would have to disagree.
No?
They couldn't see that we were vampires.
Right, so they don't have aspects. So they're not like me. But
Yeah.
they kind of like me. Who else would they be like then?
I
Do we
don't
know
I
any-
don't really know vampires that well. I mean, I don't know. We're only
course.
new, remember? Who knows?
At any rate, at any rate, I saw one move very fast like that, and no
They
matter what,
punched me in the
that's
nose like an asshole.
yes, when he punched Mercy, and that sort of thing is dangerous. So if we're going to do this successfully, I don't want it to turn into a brawl. We have to be very careful.
What about
Is
the other
there a
one?
place that we can follow them, or is there any place that we can?
Yes,
Do we know?
there was a cafe. There was a
Yeah,
cafe that.
Blue
What was the
Bell.
cafe? The Bluebell Cafe.
Yep.
Apparently, they like to meet there.
We could set it on fire.
I like that.
It's
That
We're
would
not
have a lot of
setting
collateral
random
damage.
real estate on fire.
I mean, we've got.
just seemed like
You've
an
got a
easier
grenade.
option.
You can use the grenade.
I feel like there'd be a lot more casualties than just the 2 that we're after if I throw a grenade into a cafe.
Right. So
We
Okay,
here's the
well,
killed
thing.
someone.
I don't even know what this
I-
cafe is. It might be in Chicago, and that's completely the wrong.
No, they said it was
want-
in Gary.
Yes. So I want to make it known that if there's any way we can separate these 2 and just get one, then I want to do that. But they seemed very stuck at the hip.
Apparently, Daddy D is blood bounded to the other guy, but I don't think he knows it. If he is, or
Right,
he's
so-
lying.
So who's stronger than the other?
Probably the older one, the one who sired the other.
I don't. I have never met them. So. Oh wait, I have. Yeah.
Yes, you saw.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, those 2. Oh, those
Yes.
2. Okay. Right.
Those 2 idiots.
That works. That works because they know that you work for Juggler. So you could say that you've got a meeting for them with Juggler and he wants to talk to them about some shit. And so you lure them somewhere. And then we're all waiting to pounce. Or just one of them.
Then
One
your
of
phone
them.
rings.
I check the caller ID. I do that these days.
It's the same number
Number,
that
sorry.
called you the previous evening, except that Tony hung up on them.
Yes. I answer the phone.
Hello there.
Hello. Sorry for
Yes,
hanging up on you so abruptly yesterday. There's still a situation, but it's not as immediate.
Oh, I figured there was something like that. I'm sure you wouldn't have hung up on one of your broodmates for no good reason.
No. I'm
Uh,
sure you'll be hearing it soon, but
Do you
Tony
remember
is
who
dead.
you're talking to? Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Did
sorry.
you?
Out of character. The name was like slipped. It was this Edward? No, that was someone else.
Tommy Hines.
No, sorry. I was trying to remember it out of character. I wanted a second.
Oh,
Yeah, out of character. Yes, I was trying to remember it. Sorry. No,
Do you
Anyway,
remember
back,
who-
back
do
in
you
character.
remember who you're talking to? He says to you,
yeah.
in character.
Can I just pretend that I remembered it now since you've said it?
Sure.
Yes, Mr. Hines, was it?
That's correct. That's correct. Now, what is this about? Somebody's dead?
Oh yes, Tony. Tony is dead. I'm sure you'll be hearing very soon.
Can you remind me who Tony is?
Tony Perez, that Nosferatu that managed to piss off Capone royally.
Oh, that's Tony. Right. So we've got our
Yes.
own nickname for him, but I won't talk about that. In
It's
any
probably
case,
deserved.
oh, of course it is. In any case, that's all right. We'll take that into account. Does anybody know about this except for me and you, your companions? They know.
Jason.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yes, all of
Spencer.
us do know. And in relation to the situation, the one of my friends called last night to get some security for us for the same reason. So whoever would have been informed after that, I'm not sure. I had to go to sleep.
I see. So you've got a situation there, you say.
More of a situation now, yes.
Well, what do you mean by more of a situation now?
Well, that being that Tony is dead and that he had things that he was doing and resources, and now,
I see.
well, I won't bore you with the details. It's just a
Well,
problem.
Look, my question to you is there anything I can do to help?
Kara is listening in all specs, by the way.
Do you mind if
Okay.
I confer
Of
with
course.
my friends about this?
Well, yes, of course you can do that if you want. And if you want to, I can come to Gary to meet you. I'd prefer not to have to do that, but I can do it if it's necessary.
I don't think it should be necessary. I'll be, if you want, I'll call you back in maybe 15 minutes after a discussion.
Right
Ask
then.
him if he knows the best way to kill a vampire.
Kira, you said that very loudly.
I meant to.
Kira
Uh,
asks if you know the best way to kill a vampire.
the best way to kill a vampire. Is that what you've been tasked with, is it? Killing a vampire. That's a very serious thing, you know. There's dire
Yes, I've been
consequences of
informed.
that. That's not something I'd like to talk to you about on the telephone.
Understandable.
But you know the usual ways: fire, sunlight.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Anyone else have anything? I ask everyone.
Does he think building a bomb is a good idea?
Kira asks if you think building a bomb is a good idea.
If you're looking to do something like that, you probably want an expert. You wouldn't want to do it yourself. I mean, you could
That's
do
what
it.
I
You know.
said.
You could try that if you want, but you're just as likely to
Does he
fucking
know
kill
an
yourself.
expert?
Why were we building a bomb, Kira?
I have reasons.
Am I really
you-
hearing what I'm hearing in the background there? You're fucking working with psychopaths.
I know, right?
Whose idea was all of this?
Loudon.
You just interrupted.
No. You're the one who keeps exploding things.
Honestly, I've never had to kill a person before, apart from the other night, but we're not going to talk about that. I don't know how to kill a vampire, and the fact that your bloody sire has decided that we need to go and do that is ridiculous, and that is why I'm behaving ridiculously. So if you have a better idea, please share with the classroom.
I think the bigger issue isn't the methods of killing a vampire because the classics, it's more of trying to get a drop on a vampire who's most certainly more skilled than us and getting them into a situation where we can successfully kill them.
Thank you, that's what I meant.
Have you thought about like finding an actual Sabbat vampire?
I've thought about that, but I presume that if it was so easy to find Sabbat vampires, people would be we might be trying to find Sabbat vampires and trying instead of trying to find information on them through the anarchs.
I mean, we can join the annex, pretend to join the annex.
Well, look, here's a thought on that. Then my suggestion to you is that you make yourselves somehow seem to be available to the Sabbat, perhaps as recruits. As members of the anarchs, you could easily seem to be the kind of vampires that might be approachable by the Sabbat. Of course, as loyal members of the Camarilla, there's no way that the Sabbat are going to approach you. You just look like you just look too preppy, too filthy. They're not going to come near you. You look like a bunch of corporate fuckers, right? So if you at least go undercover among the anarchs, you might have a chance of coming across the Sabbat if there's any contact with them. And I know for a fact that the Sabbat use the anarchs as a fucking recruiting ground. It might take some time, but at least if you're in among the anarchs, you might have an opportunity to get to know some names and watch their behaviors for a period of time. That's what I would do.
Yes.
And bear in mind, if you've been told to kill a fucking vampire, and that's a fucking big ask. What the hell is up with Loden asking you to do that? And that's fucking ridiculous. I'm going to have to talk to him about that for you.
Yes.
I'll see if I can get him to change his mind. But in any case, if that's what he decides you're going to do, and you have to do it, well, perhaps you want to make sure, damn sure, you find the right vampires to do it to. If you mess that up, you're dead. You're fucking, there's a blood hunt on you, and that's irreversible. There was a vampire here a few years back, came into town trying to get a blood hunt called off. Of course, you can't call a blood hunt off. That was the end of him.
I think that your suggestion definitely has merit, and I had thought of some sort of similar idea and discarded it earlier in our journey because I was honestly afraid that Prince Loden would get impatient. He seems like the sort of person who has high expectations.
Oh, that bastard will be impatient, no doubt, but it's going to be far easier to deal with as impatient as he is than if you completely fucking fail, or if you kill someone that's going to cause much more issues in the long run. If you get the job done, if you actually succeed, imagine you have to deal with impatience, then he will reward you.
Do you think he might have just told us to kill someone so that we might just be got rid of?
Yes.
Well, I ask you this question: if you think that honestly, why did he fucking authorize you to be made in the first place?
Maybe he wants a war.
I was presuming that we were assumed disposable.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're my broodmate, Jin. You're not disposable as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
Not everyone among the clan feels that way.
I know I certainly don't feel that way about myself, but I have felt that the situation is hardly conducive to very many good options.
There aren't a lot of good options. Success is your best option, but what you need is a little bit of hand-holding and support. Perhaps will go a long way. You need to be given some confidence, and you need to be given time. Now I'll try and buy you some time, and I'll explain to the prince that you're young and you're just getting into this business, and he's given you a very difficult task, that you don't have a lot of experience with it, and so on. I'll offer to be a mentor for you, all right? I'll provide some support, some resources.
Right.
I'll help.
By the way, regarding things like being incredibly inexperienced, what sort of vampire would it be that has the, what was it called? Celerity, but is not Toreador?
Moves really fast, but isn't a Toreador.
Brujar?
Yes.
Could do that.
Oh, of course. Right, thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Who have you come into contact with? Have you got any names?
Oh, we've met quite a few people, Hup's juggler. Oh, I just start going through the list of all the people we've met.
All right. So you tell them the names of the people that you met, including the Nicolas Cage lookalike and his childer. Okay, yep. So Daddy D and Hank Cave.
Hank Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, the interesting part was that apparently they're from Chicago.
They are from Chicago. There are a couple of Brujar from Chicago, and you don't want to fucking kill them. They're quite good fellows, actually.
All right.
Why would you kill them for? They not even. They don't even work for. They're the furthest people from the Sabbat you could find.
Well, here's the thing. What we were told is to kill a vampire to send a message to Juggler.
Right. right? Loden with his usual fucking vagaries. He likes that, keeps you on your toes. Then he likes to watch you flounder around for a while, and then he'll throw you a bone. In this case, the bone he's thrown you is me. So he likes to think. The thing is, if he watches you flounder around, he'll see how resourceful you are. And I understand his tactic. He's trying to find out what you'll do on your own and what conclusions you'll jump to, and this will reveal to him all sorts of information about you.
I would think it's funny if it weren't directed at me.
If it weren't directed at you, yes, of course. Well, look, good luck. You've got my number now.
Thank you. I just want to repeat that
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for this. I know that you feel like being broodmaids, there's some sense of obligation there, but I still think that what you're doing is perhaps beyond what is necessary. So,
Well, perhaps sometime in the future you can owe me a boon. Who knows?
of course, I'll see you then, or call
Good
you.
luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Click.
Who was that?
Oh, broodmate.
Oh, yeah. What's he up to?
That's a
Helping.
bit sobering.
Who wants to pretend to join the Anarchs?
Wasn't I doing that in the beginning? Look,
Not
can I-
you.
sorry, can I just say something? I do remember a couple of things when we were at that meeting at that art gallery.
Right.
Odin said that why don't we try join the Anarchs so we can actually find out more about the Sabbats. Two, I remember that Terrace was telling me that if the Anarchs actually can behave again, then maybe they can work with us, with the Camarilla.
Camarilla.
So I am guessing that Loden wants us to kill someone from the Sabbath so we can give it to what's his name? To Juggler to say, here we go. You can work with us. We will be able to support you and we will be able to work together
Mm.
again.
Well, all things considered, I think finding a Sabbat member would be even more of a tall ask, but if it is an appropriate enough target that it doesn't get us killed, nothing
I
for
mean-
it.
I mean, Loden already suggested that at the beginning of the meeting. Why didn't we do that in the first place?
Well, because the thing is, I thought that something like that would take a while to do, and he's been acting impatient, is the soft word for it.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
But well, if that's one of those logical ruse things that some people I know are fond of.
I mean, I was able to talk to Juggler easy, and
Oh yes, he seems like a perfectly decent guy.
Right.
At any rate,
what
I
do we
think-
do?
well, first I think I need to find blood because I'm going to start being problematic if I don't.
also, if I may, sorry, I do remember that Gary is the first place that the Sabbath actually can get, what do you call this? Clan to join them, basically. So that,
Brutes.
yeah, because basically the place in Gary is like everyone's like, nah, so they get all the birds from Gary. So it'll be easy for us to join if we say
Right,
that we're
right.
interested.
Oh, and about the blood, Tony had the whole place, bunch of black blood bags in the fridge.
You know I can't drink those.
You can't?
What can you drink?
Very specific.
Well, why don't you be specific and maybe we can help you?
How paranoid am I?
That's a good question. How paranoid are you, Jen? How paranoid is Jen?
Make a roll.
That's
No,
what I-
actually, I've distrusted. I've decided this previously. Slightly more trusting than you should be. Fine. Okay. First, never tell anyone else. Okay.
I pinky swear.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
Go for it.
brief rundown. Clan weakness. Only a specific type of blood. Don't tell people because that's something that can be used against you. For me, it's children.
Children.
Like pre-teenagers, that.
Stay away from my kids.
I'm not indiscriminate.
Right. Okay, don't know how I feel about that, but
How do you think I feel about it?
How did you even find out that they? Oh god.
Oh, well, so we were in the meeting and I was looking at Nikolai and
Oh
I,
dear.
for some reason, and then after that it was fairly easy to figure out.
All right.
right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure there's an orphanage around here somewhere.
I'm sure.
Anyway,
there's kids around
this
here
is why
that-
it's an incredible pain in my behind for me to try to find someone to feed because people just don't let children roam around after dark.
There's a playground somewhere in here and the beach, right? And we'll just put M&Ms down.
That's the worst thing
Surprise.
I've heard today.
Okay. Right.
Gotta miss Tony, don't you?
Not gonna lie, a little bit. Right. Okay.
You're
how
what?
how soon do you need the blood?
Look,
And
it's like
how many
this.
kids do you
Strictly
need?
speaking, not for quite a few whiles longer, but however, the longer I go, the more kids have less blood than adult humans, you understand. So
Right. So
I-
you're sort of in
if
a
I hold it
concentrated
off for too
starvation.
long, which I have been for 3 days, then I have to either find more of them or somebody is going to die.
Okay.
And if I'm not careful to stay at safe levels, then more people are going to die.
Okay. I hear you. I feel like we just might need to table this for a second. Or no, I got nothing. I don't know how to lure children out of anywhere.
Thank goodness for that.
Beyond
I wouldn't
my
have
forte.
expected you to have the skill set of a child predator.
No,
And frankly, I'm relieved that you don't.
honestly, a little bit disturbed. Not gonna lie.
I'm realizing that the Google search I'm doing right now is probably putting me on some CIA blacklist.
Look, Kira, I understand how you feel. How do you think I feel? You understand what my job was previously, right? I was a child care worker. How do you think I feel about this?
Well, now I'm starting to question why you're a childcare worker.
Really? Really? What do you think of me?
At the moment, I'm not
I
sure
just
what I
laugh
think of
at
you,
the
to be
corner.
honest. Either way, I guess once you become a vampire, you're supposed to get rid of most of humanities. I just feel like I've got a lot of humanity still in me. And maybe we can find a kid that's an asshole. Most kids are assholes. Let's find one that's a dickhead.
Let's find a bully.
Let's find
Yes.
an orphanage or a playground or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. If
Fine,
this is a
let's go
holiday.
search for.
If this is a holiday place, I'm sure there'll be kids running around at like what, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Mercy, your phone rings.
Okay. Do I have caller?
Caller ID.
Yeah.
It's blocked.
Just hang it up.
It rings again.
Just hang it up again. I pull out the battery and throw it against the wall. Just-
What? That's
I
one
don't
way to
know.
avoid a call. What's your problem?
Gus,
I
your
don't know
phone
who
rings.
it is, but I'm grumpy as hell.
Is there any number? I'll answer it. Hello.
Is that Gus? This
Who's
is this is Jason Newbury. I
Hello.
would like to speak to Mercy. Is she available?
Hold on. Wait. She's not here. Apparently, she's not here.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck do you think it is? I've been living in your house for the last 2 days.
Jesus Christ. What do you want? I want to talk to my fucking broodmate.
Right. So She's not here right now, but I could leave her a message.
Well, you tell her that her broodmate called.
Which broodmate?
This
Oh.
fucking broodmate. Who do you
Oh,
fucking
yes.
think? Are you stupid?
Right. No, I was just thought there would be more to the message rather than the fact that you rang, because I feel like that's a waste of my time.
You're wasting my time. You tell
All
her to
right.
give me a fucking call. Quick, pronto. It's in her best interests.
Mercy, I feel like you just need to talk to the guy.
I'm not here, remember? Shut up.
So she is there.
I give her the phone.
No, God damn it. What the
Mercy, Mercy.
What? What the
Oh,
fuck
you
do you
are
want?
there. Fucking Jesus
No, I'm not.
Christ.
I checked out.
Oh, you
Um,
checked out. I see you've checked out. Okay, all right. Well, fine.
What?
That's just fine.
What do
Well,
you
I've
want?
got information about your fucking lovebird. There's that. First of all, I don't know if you want any of that, but I'll guess you're not interested. In any
No,
case,
I'm interested. Shut up.
you're not interested. You're showing no interest. And further to that, I've got a job for you, which I would offer you some recompense for if you were so inclined.
All right, stop talking.
Well, there's this vampire I know who really deserves to be vastly humiliated. And in order to perform this operation, I need you to help me by taking some pictures.
Is he in Gary? Because I
No,
seem
he's
to be
not in
stuck here
Gary, he's
forever.
in Chicago. I'm going to need you at Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field.
Yeah, in Chicago. And I need you there at 4 a.m. on the dot. I need you to be invisible. I need you to have a long telephoto lens on a camera.
I'm not Tony.
I don't fucking care who you are. You're going to love this job.
I can't go invisible.
What the hell have you been doing with your time? You're a Malkavian. Of course you can go invisible.
But I can't actually go invisible.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what? I'll find a ghillie suit somewhere. It'll be fine.
You what?
A ghillie suit, you
The
know, I look
fuck?
like a shrub. Like
What
in the
you-
army,
You mean like one of them fucking, oh
the
my
ghillie suit.
Jesus Christ. Is that what they call that shit? Out of game, I know, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer. Okay, so what? This is a freaking sports stadium. You're gonna look like a ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Well, that's the only option
Listen,
I got right
there's
now.
gonna be a vampire on the field doing some stuff, and you need to take some photos of him, and you need to send them to me.
Question:
Or
could you
even better
ask
than
Jason
that,
if he knows how to get a
release the
child?
I'm not gonna ask him that. I'm not
Ask
gonna
me
ask
what?
him that.
What are you
Nothing.
not asking me?
Nothing. Don't worry.
What are you
Don't worry
not
about that.
asking me? Come on, what is it?
I'm definitely not
I'm
going
going
to
to talk
do
to
that.
your freaking sire about this. You're not helping me or yourself.
Like there's a reason why I'm not saying that. Anyway, so Wrigley Field, just
Yeah.
like a bush.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You do not get seen, okay? That's the priority
But
here.
I can't. I can't go invisible like Tony.
Well, maybe, okay, you're the wrong
apparently.
person for this job. Never mind, forget it.
I don't think I can do that.
No, I don't think you can do it either. Too bad. That's a shame.
Can you do that?
I am doing another part of the operation, so no, I cannot do it.
I mean, can you turn invisible?
If I could, would I tell you?
Yes. I
Well-
told you, but I couldn't do it. So
Well, I can't do it. No,
see, it's not just me.
no, that's right. In fact, no Malkavians can do it.
You're a filthy liar.
Well, I've been called worse things.
Like Jason Newberry.
But yeah, I'll take the phone into another room. So tell me about Chris.
Well, just stuff.
I need this.
You know, I'm just getting a divorce.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Stuff. I don't know why. That's just they filed papers.
Well, that's no fun.
What do you mean it's no fun? You want to get them back together again?
No, God, no. Anyway, thank you for the information. I feel
There's going to be
I
a
feel
custody
like I've taken
case. There's a custody case coming up.
Yeah, I feel like I've taken a step in the right direction to being happy today. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe I'll answer my phone next time, maybe.
Yeah. Answer your goddamn phone.
Okay, well, tell
All
Mom I
right.
love her.
I gotta go.
Okay,
Gotta
goodbye.
meet my running partner. Bye.
Running partner again. All right. And then I'll give Kiara her friend back.
Okay.
There you go.
Just grab it. Thanks.
Anyone want to go to an orphanage or a playground or something?
That's fucking weird.
What?
Okay, here's my other option. I knock on somebody's door, hope they have kids, and get them to let me inside. Which one's creepier?
Both.
Is-
Definitely
They're
both.
both
Does
like
your work-
pretty damn creepy.
Can you call your work and see if you've got any thing around here? Like,
I'm
they
on
know.
leave
Okay.
out of for grief, for obvious
Right.
reasons.
Okay, why don't we do what I suggested? We'll table this. We'll come back to it when we need to. But I feel like we should go and try and get Gus into the annex.
Oh, he's well on the way.
I'm already there. I'm already
Weren't
friends
we
with
already?
Gu-
Weren't we trying to
Juggler.
get everyone at the Anarchs?
He just needs to keep jacking off Juggler, and then he'll be fine.
Right, okay, why don't we try and get someone else into the annex? Well, he's definitely not gonna get you. And I
Why
feel
not?
like, why do you think? But I don't think he
He's-
knows who I am. Because I didn't get called into the meeting.
Mind you, though, Jin was actually honest with Juggler.
Yes,
saying
here's the thing.
that-
I was talking to him yesterday, and the gist of it is he was making noises about how awful Prince Loden is and implying that I would be better off without him or whatever, something like that.
Everyone joins.
All right, okay, I just think we should be doing something, moving forward. I don't want to be in this place anymore.
Right,
Okay.
we need to
Ditto.
find somewhere else to
I
be
agree.
tonight anyway. We could go to that place Gus suggested. How about we just go to that rose garden again?
Maybe
Let's go.
Juggler
Yeah.
knows if there's any kids' place here. I don't know.
Did I find
the-
in my on my searches? Did I find any orphanages in the city?
I think it's totally possible that you could find orphanages in Gary. Yeah.
I feel like
They
Or public
are-
playgrounds?
You are aware, in fact, because of where you worked, that there are orphanages here, and they're terribly underfunded. Overstocked and underfunded.
Can we drive past one on the way? I want to see if if it's viable to make a stop there.
To these guys.
Should I drive again? That was fun.
How about Gus drives?
What? Why? I was doing a great job.
Nah, Bryce
Because
can
you are better for looking out the window.
Yeah, that's true. I can do that.
Have those Mulcavian eyes that see everything, you know?
Don't be clannish.
Is that a word?
Whatever.
it is
All right,
now.
let's go.
Not exactly
go.
educated.
We can tell the
go.
security guys that they can leave.
All right. So there's a place that you've located called the St. Joseph's Carmelite Home for
Let's
children.
Drop by there on our way out this evening.
Right. Okay. Well, they're a little bit past Gus's location. Do you hear that, Gus?
Oh yeah,
Just checking in, but
yeah.
okay. And you're going to head there first, or are you going to head to Gus's location first? Or are you going to the club first, or are you going somewhere else?
I wanted to go to the orphanage first, if that's all right with you guys.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what it is, it's what they call a group home. So when you get there, it's a big red brick building. It's next to a hospital. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a fence
no.
outside.
Anyone outside at this hour?
There's a security guard.
Just him or her?
To him.
Right.
Do you
Anyone want
want
to come in with me?
Park somewhere? Or-
Yeah, pull up somewhere.
It's some huge muscle-bound, testosterone-ridden gym freak with a hat and a security badge and a baton, possibly a taser.
Anyone want to come with me?
He's got headphones on, listening to a Walkman, a CD Walkman.
I can distract the guard, but I don't particularly want to go in with you.
Yeah, this is creepy as hell.
I'll wait in the car.
Like, I have my
Okay,
suspicions.
Mercy.
I saw you licking your lips at Nikolai.
He's not food, okay? I've determined that. He's a vampire. Besides, he
like-
Mm-hmm.
seemed nice.
Yeah, he was lovely.
All right, Kira. Well, I suppose you're charming. Well, we'll head out then.
Do you have to be charming? You could just
Yep. Okay,
Sorry,
I'm
what?
gonna go up to. Sorry, I'm
Dominate
eating at the
'em.
same time. I'm gonna go up to. I'm gonna. Right, Jen. Here's the plan. You stay in the shadows till his back is turned, then you sneak in. Right?
I'm not a sneaky person.
That's not helpful. All right. Hi.
To the guard.
Yeah.
Yep. He looks up, takes off his headphones.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so lost. Where me and my partner here, we're just so lost.
I know.
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for this place. It's what was it called? It was like this bar that was really hot and happening.
It was called the Rose Garden, right?
The Rose Garden, right? The Rose Garden. Do you have any idea where that is?
Yeah, I heard of that place. It's quite a long way from here. You're in the wrong part of town, lady.
Oh, I've
Wait,
been
really?
too.
Yeah, you
And
want to
then
get a
I've-
taxi or something. You want to head to Midtown. It's down there, and he explains the geography.
Excuse me. Do you
I'm
have
gonna
a
cast
phone in
law.
this? Do you have a phone in this building or something that
I'm not
perhaps we
allowed
could
to
use?
authorize any kind of public use of our facilities. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure you could just make it for us. I'm gonna cast
Uh,
law.
Oh, I was gonna ask, do you want to do it or should I?
How do I do it?
both of you do it.
Can we both do it?
I
Yeah,
think
we
it's
can both do it.
charisma and empathy. What if you or each other?
Well,
That'll
we
be
just like each
great.
other some more, I guess.
Yeah, then you can.
It's with a higher level. It's with a.
Oh, okay. I think I get some people.
Or is it with a higher? It's
Your charisma performance, actually.
The difficulty
charisma.
rating is the willpower of the target.
No,
Is that
no,
right?
no. It's 7.
All right, that's right. Okay, 7.
mhm.
3 successes for Jen. So
Whoops! Accidentally caught Kira.
Jen awes everybody in the room, including herself.
4 successes.
Kira does the same thing too. Okay.
Technically 5, but I got a 1.
Yeah. So you just want to make a call? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just
Yes.
a call. If you don't mind just waiting out here with me, it's really cold and it's kind of sketchy out here with our boys. Like, I would really love you just to stay around.
I'm not really comfortable about leaving you outside. I think we should all go inside. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
That would
Do you
be
have
great.
a ladies' room?
He opens up the door. Well, we got a bathroom, but it's multi. Everyone uses it.
Right. But
So-
like,
He's
Yeah.
taking you into the guardhouse outside the gate.
Where's question? What's the guardhouse like compared to the rest of the building?
It's not attached to the rest of the building. It's attached to the gate and the fence.
Okay. So, by the way, what is this place?
Oh, he explains very briefly. What did I say it was?
Group home.
Yeah, he tells you what it is. It's a group home. It's called St. Joseph Carmelite Home for Assisted Living for Children. And he tells you
So-
that it's a group home for young adults.
Okay, so he's leading us into the guardhouse, right?
Mhm, yep.
Is it like big? Is it like some place that would have a bathroom and telephone
It's-
and all that?
It's got a bathroom. It's got a little office. It's got a like a you can raise the bar to let cars in and out. Actually, not a bar. There's a gate that opens up. It's actually, you will notice that there are bars on the windows of the actual building that's set back from here. It's actually fairly high security for a fucking kids' home.
Wait, is there any reason for that?
Yes, there is.
I-
Did you ask him that, or?
Oh yeah, I see something along the lines of, wow, that's pretty impressive security here.
Well, yeah. We get kids coming from all walks of life. Their parents are gangsters and shit like that. Some of these kids have got mental problems. They do stuff. We got to keep the drugs out and the kids inside. We don't want them running away. There's that.
Oh, are there a
Oh,
lot of them here?
I bet you're just so important. And I'm just sort of like tracing around his arm.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm just a security guy. No big deal. Tonight's just I happen to be doing it tonight. I only work here once a week. So
Oh, are there a lot of kids here?
I don't know. I think there's like 20, 25 kids here, something like
Oh
that.
wow, that's a lot. Actually, this might be a big ask, but if this is that kind of a place, do you mind if my partner and I could we go in and maybe talk to some of the kids?
Oh, it's
Because-
not really visitors hours. You can't really go inside. It's nighttime, and you'd
Oh,
have
but
to
I'm
come
sure
back.
you have access at all hours. And I feel like there's
Well,
a few rooms that you would really like to show us. And I just sort of stick my boobs out a little bit more.
well, I'm just gonna check your character sheet to see what your appearance is.
Oh, there's a lot of stats in there. There's a lot of stats in there.
Right. Okay. So appearance is 4, charisma is 4, manipulation. Okay, I see. Do you want to make an?
Mike? Hey, I have 4 on charisma and manipulation. You're the one with the
Also,
appearance.
he's awed by me currently, if that
Right.
helps.
That certainly does help.
And Jen, he's been awed by both of us. We're both
Yeah.
very stunning individuals at this
But
moment. in
that's
time.
true. But this dude is a testosterone-ridden macho freak, so he's feeling very conflicted about his sexuality right now. Because there's like a woman and a guy, right?
Yeah.
And he wouldn't want like a guy seeing him doing anything doily, because that
Right.
could break his mind.
But like here's the thing, like he doesn't have to do anything. He can just watch or like even just like go in another room. It just really turns him on. That's how it works.
Okay. I'll take you around the back. There's a
I just-
place. There's a
sort
storage
of-
room around the back. The nurses will never go there. Okay.
Cool.
We're gonna have to go around the back, all right?
All right.
And he goes, then I have to make a call.
That's
Picks up the
totally
phone.
fine. I just
And
sort of
he-
shoot a look at Jen and be like, "You fucking owe me."
It's like,
I smile.
HQ, I've got a 1084 here. We're gonna have to take a few. Can you just keep the buttons, the hatches locked down here, please? I'll be back in 50 to 20 minutes. Just don't allow any access here. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, goodbye. Okay, and he grabs the keys. He's got a big, thick ring of keys, and there's a plastic card on this key ring, like a security swipe card.
Mhm.
And he looks around and he takes you in through the gate, round the building, and there's a door at the back, and he takes you in, and there's a bunch of storage in here. There's some furniture, old desks, schoolroom supplies, art supplies, tables and chairs stacked up. It smells of old paint. It probably reminds you of your school years from the smell.
As
Cool.
we approach a storage room,
Good old lead
I-
paint. He starts unbuttoning
Yeah.
his shirt.
I want to catch his eye and try to mesmerize and say, just pretend I'm not here.
Okay, make your check.
Can you
I don't know what
mesmerize him? Can you mesmerize him into thinking that we're here when we're not?
No, it's not like that's not like that. Yo, I don't know what his willpower is. I'll just roll against 6.
Yeah.
It's just 1 success, so that means it'll probably do it if it's reasonable, I guess.
Pretend
Okay.
you're not there. That works.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
As
So
I
he's-
walk out of the room again.
once you're in this room, he immediately moves towards Kira, and he
I walk
immediately
out.
starts getting frisky with Kira.
I walk out and start looking for kids' rooms real
He's-
fast.
He's very aggressive. He's not fucking around, and he doesn't have any manners.
Fuck it. I don't know what I can do. This is different to D&D. I don't have things. I don't
Come
have
on.
trick spells.
Come on, Kiara, you got this. You
I
can
mean, you
do
can
Right.
it.
feed off him if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna feed off him.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
going to as he like moves, I'm gonna grab his wrist and start.
Okay. All right. Well, he immediately just goes down to his knees then at that point, and you've got his wrist and you're feeding off him. And he just seems to be essentially paralyzed while you're feeding off him.
I'm gonna find some kids' rooms.
All right. Do you want to make a self-control check here?
Yep.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
How do I do that?
Roll how many d10s your self-control is.
Okay, so that's oh god. I don't have very much self-control, guys.
You can spend a willpower point if you want.
Sorry, I think I rolled twice. I didn't mean to roll. Oh no, I just rolled once. I got her.
Was it
One
an 8?
success. One success.
Okay. Yep. You don't kill him. You. How many points do you drink off him though?
How many can I
He's
get
got-
without killing him?
He's got 10 points. 6 points will make him very, very tired. Anything more than that will put him to sleep. Anything less than 4 points could potentially kill him.
Let's go for. Let's knock this man out.
So you take, okay, so around about 5 points he's asleep. He's a
Cool.
big guy, so you get 5 points out of him.
5 points. I lick the wound and I undo his pants and I stick his hand in there.
Okay.
And then I lock the door behind. I steal his swipe card, lock the door behind me, and leave the swipe card outside the door as though he's dropped it. I also wipe my hands off anything, and
Yeah.
I wait for Jen.
Can you make a wits and security check, please?
Oh god. Oh no. Let's.
We're really not doing anything for vampire stereotypes, are we?
No, not at all. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna use a willpower because I only got one success. So
Okay. You hear the crunching of somebody's feet on the gravel outside the building.
I'm going to try and sneak away.
Okay, where to? Into the building further, or are you going to go to the door that you came through?
The door that I came through.
Okay,
So away,
all right.
just sort of like fade into the shadows.
As you come out of that door, you find yourself next to a concrete wall. Excuse me, and it has the concrete blocks are those cinder blocks that have holes in them.
I'm gonna try and climb the wall. Let's get
Okay.
the fuck out of here.
Okay. On the other side of the wall is a little garden with a table with a cigarette ashtray and a trash can. And then there's a couple of glass doors that goes into another building, well, another part of the building that you just came out of, actually.
That'll work. That'll work. Let's go that way. And then I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna drop the swipe card. I'm gonna use the swipe card to try and get into one of the doors.
Okay. This door has just a key. There's no swipe card entrance here.
Shit.
You see a flashlight flicking around on the other side of the wall.
Is there anything to hide behind in this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make a dexterity and stealth check, please.
All right, let's do that. Dexterity and stealth. Jesus Christ.
You hear a voice. Yo, Chad, where are you, Chad?
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay. You find a place to hide. You think you're pretty safe. You see the flashlight flicking around. Motherfucker, Chad, where the hell are you? Oh, that dumb motherfucker. Jesus Christ. It just starts wandering off. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Okay, meantime, Math.
I'm finding some kids' rooms.
Okay, so You go in through a door in the bottom of the building, and you see basically you've come into some classrooms downstairs. Make a perception and security check.
Still don't have this. I've got one success.
One success. You hear a voice outside after a while, and the flashlight flicking around. Something about Chad. Chad, what the fuck, Chad? That'll be in a little while, though. In the meantime, you go up the stairs. There's a set of stairs that go up to a level that feels like a hospital, and you see there's like a drug administration counter with a grill across the front of it. Like you've seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and every movie that's got kids lining up for their drugs, this is the place.
I don't watch movies.
Okay, well, all right, fair enough. There's a large room where there's a sign above the counter that says drugs, and there's a series of rooms down the other end of the corridor, and a large room with a bunch of tables in it next to the drug counter.
Okay, so it feels like a hospital. Are there any hospital beds?
This is like a hospital. It is indeed a hospital. Each of the rooms seems to be locked and has a window. And as you walk down, you want to make a dex and stealth check?
Sure, why not?
I'm assuming you're being quiet, or you don't care.
That's a good question. Sure, I'll try to be quiet. That seems like something that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Wow, that was pretty bad. One success.
One success. Okay. All right. Well, you can hear the sound outside again. You hear somebody walking around outside doing something downstairs through the window. In the hallway, there's one point where the window actually is connected to the outside wall instead of just a bedroom or a cell, should we say. In any case, you can now see through the windows of each room, and you can see, there's kids, one in each room. Actually, that's a lie. There's two in each room, 2 beds in each room.
So the doors are locked from the outside?
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Right. Is this the kind of, do I get the impression this is the kind of place where all the doors are going to be locked from the outside?
Yep.
Okay, if I look into it, is there anyone that seems to be awake, not sleeping?
There's one kid sitting up looking at the door, with his knees up around his ears, basically.
I want to go
Looking-
to that one and tap on the window there.
He looks up at you.
I want to gesture to the door.
He shakes his head like they're locked from the outside.
Yeah.
So they're locked on your side. So
Yeah.
he can't open the door.
Wait, he can't open the door?
No.
Okay.
he's
They're locked. The locks are on your side of the door, so you have to unlock them.
Right. How hard do the locks look?
They look like they're pretty decent heavy locks. Hospital doors. We must keep the kids in. They cannot go around running around causing havoc at night.
That seems problematic. What kind of a check would it be to try and get the locks open?
It would be a dexterity and security check. And the difficulty would be 9.
Oh, geez. Is that something I could willpower?
If you have tools to do something like this, what would you be even using to do this?
Well, there is somebody, to be fair, I do know that Tony had them, and also all of his stuff got dumped on our doorstep.
That's true. We didn't talk about anybody taking that stuff, but
Right. I kind of It's hard to remember everything he had on him, to be
That's
honest.
true. Roll me a d10 on
Okay.
screen. If you roll a 10, okay, no, I'm afraid not.
Okay, so I couldn't open it if I did.
Alternatively, you could break the glass, or smash the door down, or take it off its hinges, or find some keys.
Right. I don't suppose there's any like security closets around here.
Make a wits and alertness check.
These suck. Oh, okay. That's lucky then.
You hear footsteps coming around the corner, and you can hear humming coming from around the corner, and you see a light come on, thunk, around the corner, and then the light in the hallway comes on, and then a nurse comes around the corner with a big handful of keys. She turns
I
around
hit her
and
with all.
she sees you. Okay, roll your all.
Okay.
One success, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she is awed.
Yes, I go up to her.
Hi, how can I help you? What are you doing here?
Oh,
Are-
hello.
Are you here for the IT?
Yes, I actually am, but I
You
don't
here
actually
awful
know.
late.
Sorry, though I got very, very lost. The city is kind of a mess.
Well, yeah. Glad you noticed that. That's for sure. Anyhow, can I help you? You wanted to get somewhere?
Oh yes.
You need to get to
If
one of
it's
the connectors, right? What do they call those dang things? The router.
yes. You don't have to show me around if you don't want to. I could just borrow the keys that you have, and I'll return them real quick. I'm sure you're busy tonight.
Well, I am going to have to do my rounds, but I can do them in short. Which door do you need to get into? I can help you. It's fine. I got time.
1 second. I want to do mesmerize her.
Mhm.
That's okay. I don't know what her willpower is. I think. How about you just give me your keys and head off and forget about me?
Okay, that's 3 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I gotta go. And she just hands you the keys and holds them out, and she literally just drops them at your feet, turns and starts walking off. She starts humming
Pick 'em
again.
up.
Mm-hmm.
I pick him up. I go back to that door that the
All
kid
right.
was awake in, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I quietly open it and go in and
Right.
close it behind me.
Very good. I don't think we need to play out that scene unless you really want to.
The question is, how many do I kill anybody?
Make a self-control check. That's all you need to do.
It's 2. I want to get him, and then there are 2 people because I'm missing 3 blood points, and that's too dangerous for 1 person.
Well, the other kid is pretty well snoring.
Yeah. I meant self-control for both. Would it be for both or just 1?
You can just make one self-control check. I'm
Okay.
being a bit lenient.
1, 2. Here we go. Willpower.
Oh,
Wait, sorry. No, that doesn't matter. Sorry. That is a success because I forgot that I had the thing. I've been forgetting that I have the thing. That is 1 success.
Okay, so you have 1 success. Okay, no problem. You feed.
Yay.
All
Blood
right.
pool
And you get out of there.
with the keys. Do
With
I
the
ever run into
keys.
Kira on my way out?
That's up to Kira. Kira, does she run into you on the way out?
No, I'm back
It's
in
like-
the car. I just
Oh.
left. I was like, done. I was like, bye.
Oh, you climbed the wall?
Yeah, I climbed the wall and got the fuck out.
Right. So you are fed and you're in the car.
I leave the
Everybody else is in
keys
the car.
there.
So what have you guys been doing in the car the whole time?
Playing
Playing,
music, probably.
smoking
dog here?
cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. All right. Yeah, there's a dog there. I don't know. It's up to you guys. There's a dog there.
Yeah, when Gus,
Okay,
oh, sorry,
okay, we're
Gus,
just
so Wolf and Steve
playing
Allen
with
steer
Wolf.
like we're playing with Wolf and Steve Allen.
yeah.
All right. And finally the door opens and these two get back in.
You
Oh.
will all be happy to know that nobody is dead unless Kara killed someone.
Of course I didn't kill him. Although
Oh.
you fucking owe me because he got real handsy.
Oh, I thought you were going to kill him for that.
I'm
Okay.
not a psychopath.
You're the one who keeps saying about bombs.
Yeah, well, I just kind of want to explode something. Do you ever get that urge?
Not really, no.
Weirdo. All right, let's go.
Good.
Yeah, okay. Start driving to
Oh,
I
by
wipe
the
off
way,
my mouth.
I hand Jen the key card that I kept.
You.
Just just in
What?
case. Just in
Oh.
case you need this for later, because I'm not helping you get in again.
Perhaps I should have kept those keys that nurse gave me.
You still got them, didn't you? Or did you drop them?
If I saw a place to put them on the way out, then I would have put them somewhere. But if I didn't see any good place to put them, I would have kept them.
There was a table that was the medicine counter table. That
Okay.
might have been the one place that you might have put them, but
Medicine.
yeah, it's not really.
Probably a
Uh,
good idea, because I
D10.
feel like they would have changed the locks if they found out that the keys were missing anyway.
I was thinking about like key rings or something. Okay, if I roll higher than if I roll a 6 or higher, I left them.
Okay,
I kept them.
you kept them. Okay.
I guess I don't want to put keys next to medicine.
Hmm. There's a little voice in your head that says, "What you need, motherfucker, is a ghoul."
Yes. All right.
Well, I tell the little voice who sounds suspiciously like somebody I know, well, I need permission to make one of those, so it's gonna have to wait.
Right.
All right, Rose Garden. And I just sort of
Yep.
wipe some of the blood.
Sounds
Do you
good.
have any blood on my
Mhm.
mouth?
I start driving.
All right. You get to
Better
the
than
rose
the fire.
garden. Do you have any particular
I'll probably not.
conversation you
pack.
need to have?
Have any of you ever cut yourself, like your mouth on the fangs? I almost did that yesterday. No?
No. You just
No.
sort of, like, I feel like my mouth was already big enough, so they just sort of hang out.
Nice. The dentist must love you.
So do you guys have any plan? Do you guys have any plan or
Oh, we can go talk to Juggler about how we hate Prince Loden and the Camarilla and want to join the Anarchs.
okay?
We can thank him for his gift.
Probably.
I'll probably probably park somewhere far away, a little bit like a block or something, because I
Sounds good.
remember I'm not with you. Like I don't know you guys, so
Oh, right, Gus. I just wanted to say about the other day. I'm sorry that I got so. Sorry that I basically panicked when he started asking me if I knew about you. That wasn't a very good response. In my defense, I was very nervous at the time, but if
Fair
that
enough.
caused you any problems, I'll try to
Nah,
make it up for you.
that's okay. I kind of got a little bit pissed, but look,
Were you
Yes.
guys going to go to Gus's hangout first,
Nah.
or you're going to go straight
Nah.
to the
No,
club?
I was just mentioning it because we're probably going to need to stay there today.
Okay.
Nah, that's fine. That's all good.
Alright.
I was a little pissed off that at first, but he didn't say anything, so it's all good. You're in the clear.
Well, yes,
Right,
you're
so
important.
I don't
We'll
think
have to
Loden
think.
knows that I'm with you guys either, so I might just
You mean
hang
Juggler?
back. Yeah, that's who I meant.
Yes. Okay.
I'll go there first, and then you guys go inside like you normally did. And then,
Any particular sort of thanks you think I should tell him?
Just say thanks for the present, and is there anything we could do to repay him?
Maybe we should ask what the intention was behind it.
Probably.
It might not have been a gift.
Well, just because
He
it's
might
not a
not
gift doesn't
even
mean
know.
you can't take it as a gift.
Oh,
It's
he
whether or
knows.
not something is a gift is in the
knows.
perception of the receiver.
Exactly, and you were the received. So, good luck. I must stay in the car, at least for an hour.
I'll have to pretend
with
I did
that.
not know any of this. So,
Have
yeah,
fun.
okay.
Go get drunk or something.
All right. So you get out of the car. Who's
Yeah, I'll
getting out
probably
of the
park
car?
like a block or two away, and just start walking.
Okay.
Um,
So there's Gus and Jen.
No, I'm waiting
I'm
to
by
head out
myself.
with Mercy. Gus is first alone.
Okay. So
Mhm.
I go
Gus.
first. Yeah.
All right, Gus. You get to the front door. The usual situation.
Is my good friend there?
He
Is
is.
Genghis there?
Genghis is there.
Oh, I can't
Well,
wait.
he says.
Put my studies down. Give him a wink. Not buddy.
Says to you.
You too.
It's not a word.
I give him a shoulder. Like,
He returns the favor, and he's quite strong. He sort of sends you spinning.
okay. Man, I like that. You're very strong. I love that. Is there a good mate here tonight?
He's always here.
Do you mind if I see him?
I'll make a call.
Yeah, thanks.
He takes out his phone and he dials a number. One to go up. You receiving, boss? Head on up.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. All right. So you go in, and security guard detail meets you at the door on the inside. They take you to the gate. That takes you to the stairs. Go up the stairs, up to the first, the upstairs club room. Basically, it's the VIP lounge. You go across the VIP lounge to the special VIP lounge. And there's armed security there. You've seen them all before. They look like freaking SWAT team motherfuckers with submachine guns, basically. What are those things called? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. And you go in and you see Juggler standing there. He's on the phone. He puts the phone down. And he says, well, isn't my old friend an outer game? Have you always used the name Gus with him? Is that what he knows you as? That's your name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If it isn't my old friend Gus, why don't you come inside? Take a seat.
Can I call you Juggy? Hey, Juggy. Juggler?
I wouldn't call me that if I were you.
Okay, I won't do. How you been anyway?
Nice sense of humor that you have there.
Nah, I tried, but it's all good.
Come in. They shut the doors behind you.
Yeah.
Boom. Everything goes quiet. Even the music from the club cannot be heard now. It's silent.
Yep.
You can just feel the bass beat through the floor. Boom, 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 boom.
Busy place as usual.
It's like a heartbeat.
Yeah. Got a busy place as usual.
Of course. This is the hub of Gary.
Yeah. You're doing really well here. So how's the plan going? Yeah.
Plan. Well, you still interested in our proposition?
Yeah, of course. I told you. We're gonna have to pretend that and then start selling some weapons and drugs and all that in Chicago for you.
All right. Well, there's going to be a truck coming through in 2 weeks' time from Los Angeles.
Oh, nice. Is that your one of your domain or something?
It's one of my contacts there. I know a fellow.
Oh,
and he's going to be bringing a truck up through along the interstate.
Yeah.
And you're going to hit it.
I'm going to hit it. Okay. Sounds good.
And when you got that truck, you can then take whatever's in that truck over to your friends over in Chicago.
Yeah.
And sell them what you find.
Yep, definitely. Have you got any minimum, or have you got any money that how much you want for this, or then we'll figure out the cuts, you know what I mean? Gotta have to.
Of course. I should think that the contents of that truck, well, I'll tell you what, when you open the truck, do me an inventory and give us a call.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Then we can figure out the price.
What's your percentage going to be?
Oh, well, you're taking a lot of risk here, so I think it's fair that you have a decent cut, huh?
60-40? Still
Sure.
your stuff.
60-40 sounds excellent.
That's good. That's good for me. That's good.
All right, 60-40.
Yeah. If you're happy with that, I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Another thing. Do you remember when I was asking about, the Sabbat.
I do remember you were asking about the Sabbat, and I'm pretty sure I remember telling you to fucking stay the hell away from those assholes.
Okay. Just don't want to be with them or don't want to do business with them or anything.
You do not want to do business with them.
Yeah, okay.
You'll find yourself. That'll be a very one-sided relationship.
Okay. Okay. I was just gonna say
Hmm.
yeah, they're very interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. But I don't have really much intention. But just saying, my interest is just there.
You want to see something, Gus?
What?
Come with me.
Oh yeah.
Goes over to the wall, and there's a panel there which he manipulates, and it opens up, and there's actually a secret door in the back wall. Pushes it open, and there's a set of stairs that go down. He hands you a packet of cigarettes and a lighter. You might want one of these. And he goes down the stairs, and I assume you follow him.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's just you and Juggler right now in these stairs.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
No one.
He says, shut the door behind you, please, if you don't mind.
Mhm.
And you get down to the bottom of the stairs and come out into a concrete bunker underground. And there's a number of rooms here with sealed doors. And he takes you over to one of them. And he reaches into his jacket and he hands you a key. He says, you see that door there?
Yep.
Go and have a look in there. If you want to know about the Sabbat, this is going to teach you everything you need to know.
Should I just open it? Or
Do whatever you want. Go and have a
Okay.
look.
yeah, okay. I open it. I
Okay,
open one of the doors.
You open the door and you see something that is beyond your comprehension at first. You see a creature, a person, an amalgamation of people fused together into some kind of construct. Like they've been fused together with some kind of magic or power or heat. You've no idea how this was done. There are stitches, but the stitches don't seem to be what's holding this thing together. There's at least 4 people involved in whatever it is that you're looking at. 4 rather obese people.
Yeah, I shut the door.
Okay.
I shut the door straight away, and just like, can
And just
can
before
they
you shut
puke?
the door, you hear, "Help us! Help us!" You shut the door. Juggler's standing there.
I
This is what the Sabbat trades in. You want to be involved in that?
trades in like, what do you mean? And then yeah, started lighting. I'm like literally shaking and just like trying to light my smoke.
The creature
But,
that you just witnessed is what they call Vozd.
oh, okay.
They make
That's-
these things as guardians for fun. We're keeping this one alive because we believe it might have information that could be useful. Also, we're hoping that the makers of this particular Vozd will try and track it down here, and perhaps we can use it as some kind of trap. But to be honest with you, Gus, it's a very low opportunity, very small chance that that's going to happen. They don't care. They can make these at will.
right. And it doesn't. Oh wow. Okay. That's very foul. That's not good.
So that's what you're dealing with.
Interesting. Interesting.
You've got this memory that the creature that you saw had like a claw on one hand, like a giant claw for a hand. The other arm was like a mutated tentacle. There's 4 heads.
And then
It's-
like I'm like, let's go. That's disgusting. Interesting.
The worst part was it was made out of the ugliest white people you've ever seen.
Right. Um,
They look like me. No, I'm kidding. You thought that
Um,
was funny. I'm going to dock your XP.
I won't. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. That's very interesting. And that's still very foul. And yeah, okay. And so you've got
He opens up another door.
Yeah.
And he reaches in and he takes out, you notice there's a bunch of guns in there. He takes out a shotgun and he starts putting cartridges in it. You want to do it?
what?
He hands you the gun.
Kill that thing.
Yeah, go fuck it up.
Mm,
It's okay. It's safe. It's chained to the fucking wall. It's not going to get you. You're doing it a favor.
it looks like it, to be honest. I mean, yeah. Right.
He puts a bunch of other cartridges into one of your pockets on your jacket. He just starts stuffing bullets, shotgun pellets, cartridges into your
Yep.
pocket.
Mhm.
So you've got about 8 cartridges in your pocket now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are you sure?
Do it.
All right.
This is going to be a lesson to you. You could be useful to me, Gus. If you can kill things like this is the first step.
I mean,
Know your enemy.
okay. I opened the door.
You open the door.
Literally pointed at the thing. And just shoot it. Straight shoot it.
Okay, so you just start unloading on this thing. You're going to make a Dex and firearms check.
Yeah. -1, it goes everywhere.
The first
I missed
shot,
it.
your first shot just misses
How
entirely
could you miss it with a fucking shotgun?
because you're too fucking scared to look at it. You closed your eyes when you went to fire at it and you hit the wall.
Sorry. Hope no one can hear this.
Second round.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Roll again.
Yeah,
Two
two successes.
successes. All right, you kill the first head
Oh, okay.
and it starts to sort of shrink down a little bit. It starts moving towards you and you can hear the chain that it's attached to the
I
wall.
shoot again.
All right, fire again.
2 shots.
All right, now you need to reload.
Oh, that's to reload.
So you start sticking more cartridges in the gun.
Yeah.
All right, you fire again.
Yeah.
2 shots.
Yeah.
All right, how many successes have you had so far?
2. Do
2.
I do another one?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
yeah.
roll again.
1.
All right. Yeah, you glance it.
Yeah.
No.
I try to shoot again. Shoot again.
All right, fire again.
3 successes. Can I kill it, please?
God, we loved him.
What?
It collapses.
What did he say?
I don't know. Tell somebody he loved him or something.
Oh, dear.
Tell Egad I loved him.
I don't really care.
All right. And Juggler takes the gun back off you. Good work, Gus. Good work. All right, let's go back up.
Yep.
I'll get this shit cleaned out of here.
Cool.
All right, cut to the rest of you guys in the car.
So, Kira, you want to be separate from us?
Well, I don't think he knows who I am because I didn't actually end up upstairs. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of under the radar at the moment.
So you want to stay under the radar?
A little bit.
All right, sure then. Be safe.
I'll keep the motor running.
Why?
Make sure you don't accidentally pull the emergency brake. That happened earlier.
Yeah, it's
Why would I
faulty.
It's not faulty. You pulled it.
It's faulty. I don't trust it.
Right. Well, it's currently in park, so it's fine.
All right, let's head off, Mercy.
Okay, Jen and Mercy, you get to the door. Genghis is there, along with the fake cops.
It's so weird. Oh, okay.
You want to wait in line, Mercy, or should we go and talk to this lovely fellow up there?
You're the talker. I pushed in the direction of
I
the guy.
look at the line and then I get shoved by Mercy.
Okay, you find yourself in front of Genghis.
Hello.
He wraps his boa around his arms. How can I help you?
May we come in?
Sure.
Cool.
Thank you.
Step inside.
You have a lovely boa, by the way.
He pulls it tight suddenly, and you hear the sound. It sounds like a chain being flicked. You get the impression that instead of a cord in the middle of this boa, there's a metal chain.
Ah, lovely and practical.
I totally thought it was a snake. I didn't realize it was actually like a feather boa. I'm
Yeah,
now
feather boa.
visualing something completely different.
Completely different.
Okay. So I go inside then.
All
Yeah,
right.
me too.
Okay, you go inside and you look around. The usual business going on in here. People drinking, people dancing. The distance you can see people playing pool.
Oh, Mercy,
Oh.
did you feed? Are you all right?
I was gonna go get something. I'm not used to like ordering, you know, the good stuff from here,
Mm.
or
Yeah.
I'm not used to clubs and stuff. So, what do you know what I say? Do you know what I ask? Or... No.
I just stare at you. I'm not a mind reader.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll go up to the bar and I'll ask for the warm stuff, the stuff that is warm and red looking.
Bartender looks at you and nods.
Okay. I did it. Jen.
What is it, Mercy? I'm right here. You don't have to yell.
Oh, sorry.
He takes out 2 glasses, if there's 2 of you standing there,
Mm.
assuming that there are.
I'm sitting
puts-
next to Mercy.
right. And he pulls out a flask and puts that on the table. He says, you can have the flask. That'll be $500.
Flask. We don't want it to be that good.
It doesn't get any cheaper.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah, no, I'm not
Oh,
interested.
whatever. I just pull out the credit card. And be like,
Ow.
Oh, we don't take credit card for this. It's cash only.
Mercy, did you not have cash on you?
I do, but it's none of his business.
You both become aware of some fellow standing next to you guys wearing a hat and a just suit. Actually, it's a long coat, long dark coat.
Oh my God, he's
Again,
that
isn't it?
stereotype.
It's Nicolas Cage.
It's not Nicolas Cage.
That's the stereotypical fedora guy.
Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, it's a fashion, and people go for it. Takes off his
I
hat.
guess in
and puts it on the
1999 there
table.
wasn't the stigma.
Puts the hat on the table on the counter next to you, and he looks to you guys.
Look at
And
him.
can you both make perception alertness checks?
Okay. Sure can.
So, Caitlin, you're in the car, right?
That's correct.
Right, you can make a perception alertness check too while you're over there.
Aw.
Okay.
But I'll come back to you, Caitlin. It's going to be a minute. Fuck, 5 successes. Holy crap-a-moly. Mercy,
Nothing you can hide from me.
with your Auspex, you notice there's like this ripple in his appearance. Like, and the only other time you've seen anybody do this is like when you've seen Tony switch appearances.
Ah, okay. I don't know how to convey that.
He looks over at you and he says, hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, ladies? So how are you doing? You're not ladies.
Yeah,
Forgive me.
he's a dude. Crazy, right?
Yeah. Crazy as fuck.
Hmm.
So you've seen you down here twice now.
Yeah.
You like this place?
It's got its charm.
Yeah. Like I was promised that there'd be a pool in the middle of the club, but I haven't seen a
That's
pool yet.
preposterous, Mercy. There was never going to be a pool in the club.
Yeah, I
One
don't know
day,
what
huh?
you're talking about. So where are you two from?
Chicago.
Chicago. There's a lot of people coming here from Chicago these days. Why don't you
Mm.
all just move down and stay here? Like, honestly.
Well, the real
you
estate
spend
market is
so
pretty
much-
bad.
Well, why don't you do a bit of a fixer-upper and sort that shit out? Huh? Why don't you bring the economy back here? Oh, wait, I know why. That's because your motherfucking prince destroyed our economy, systematically crushed our city. Huh?
Hmm.
Fucking Chicago licks coming down here. What the fuck do you think you are? Huh?
Did you want to say something to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to say something to you.
Honestly, whatever he's gonna say is gonna be boring as hell.
One of my clanmates died last night.
Yeah, he did. It's
Yeah.
pretty funny, right?
You think so?
Very strange.
You think
Mhm.
that's funny, huh?
Yeah, I
You-
see right through you.
You got one of my clanmates fucking killed
He got himself killed because he's a fucking idiot.
on your watch.
We're not watching him. He was looking out for himself the entire time.
Yeah, that's a nice
Do
story.
you see the irony of asking us to keep watch on one of your clanmates?
Hmm. Well, I'll be watching you. And he turns and picks up his hat and walks off.
Nice hat.
Don't compliment him.
I'm complimenting his hat.
God damn. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, he was a Nosferatu.
Well, I couldn't tell, but it quickly became obvious after he
Mhm.
started talking.
Caitlin,
Hmm.
Hello.
so you're sitting in the car and you see a large group of young, fiery people wandering down the street in a large collection, very enthusiastic about something. They are of all various race, creeds, and colors, and they seem to be in a large collection, walking with some purpose.
Are they vampires?
You're using Auspex to determine this?
Yeah.
You can make a check.
I can make it pick. What's this?
You'd be surprised if there were vampires because there's quite a few of them. There's at least 20 of them.
That's just a normal 3, isn't it? 3 successes.
3 successes. They do not appear to be vampires, although you do notice that 2 of them are ghouls. Out of the whole lot of them.
I'm just gonna make a self roll here. I get out of the car.
Okay, get out of the car. What do you do?
I'm going to lock the car and I'm going to join.
Join the crowd. Okay. You look a little bit out of place with these guys. They seem to
They're
have
really
a
young.
well, they're not that they're really young, they just seem to know each other.
Right. Okay, I go up to them and I go, hi. Where's the party? Where you go?
They turn around and look at you, and you notice that they look like kind of industrial goth type people.
My kind of people.
Yeah.
Right. Hi. Sorry, I'm new.
What's your name?
Rosemary.
Rosemary, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And where are you going?
Well, I was just over there and you guys looked like you were going somewhere fun. So
Get lost, Rosemary. We're going places. We've got things to do.
I cast Awe.
Okay. Roll.
Let's roll it on.
I think the sentence "I'm going to awe them" or some the variants thereof are like one of the most common things that have been said in this campaign.
Yeah.
It is
And-
charisma
And every
performance, yeah?
vampire campaign. Yeah, charisma performance. Yeah.
With a thing of 7, yeah?
Sounds right.
Cool. Submit. Okay, never mind.
You notice some of them
That
are
was awful.
oh,
Yes, it was
awful.
awful. God
Can you
damn.
make a perception alertness check at this point,
Deception.
please, Caitlin?
Yes. 4 successes.
Well, you've noticed a gun, a switchblade, a pair of nunchucks, and another gun on these guys so far. They're not all guys, by the way, but yeah.
I just sort of look at it, look at them and be like, I notice you're packing and that seems like a lot of fun. Are you sure
This-
you don't need another person?
Dude pulls out the gun that's in the back of his pants and points it at you and says, "You need to fuck off."
All right. All right. I just thought it would be interesting. And then I walk away.
All right. You walk away. Okay. They go around the corner.
I'm going to follow them, but like at a distance and hope they don't see me.
Okay. You get around the corner and you see another group of people of a similar kind of type and style coming in the opposite direction from the other side of the street.
Oh, this is a gang war. Okay, I'm going to duck behind the corner and just wait for the shooting to begin.
And it does. And that's what you're witnessing for the next 15 minutes. Possibly there is some opportunities to lose your self-control frenzy and kill some people by accident during the course of that scenario. So you can make me 3 self-control checks, please.
Oh, fuck. 3 self-control checks.
Yeah. Would you like to spend any willpower?
Oh god, I don't have very much self-control. 1, 2, 3. But I got 1
Nice.
success in all of them, so
Okay, that's enough.
we're fine.
That's enough. Okay,
I'm
cool. You
just
don't.
enjoying watching the bloodshed happen.
You're really hungry though,
No,
and
I'm
it's
not. I'm not hungry. I just ate from the dude getting Jin's thing.
That's
I've got
true,
6
that's
points of
true.
blood. I'm not hungry at all. I'm good.
That's true. You bowl if you're a full blood, you can't keep drinking blood. I mean, you can. You just burn it.
Right.
But yeah, all right.
It all
Fair
works.
enough. Fair enough then. Okay. Gus.
Yep.
So you finished with this Vozd,
Yep.
and Juggler takes you back upstairs. He says, "Well, let's make a meeting to conclude our business, perhaps in 7 days.
Okay.
I'll get you some information. Have you got an email address, or you just do everything in person?"
I'll give him my number anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give you a call when I got some information. I'll hook you up with some people and we'll do this job.
Sounds good.
All right. Cool.
Awesome.
You got places to go?
I can hang out if you want. Just hang out with you if you want.
I've got business to attend to. You
Oh,
forgive
okay.
me.
That's fine. I can just go downstairs.
Very
talk
well.
to people.
All right. You go downstairs. You see these two jokers.
Ignore them. Just,
Ignore them. All right.
walking.
All right. Everyone make perception alertness checks. Yeah, I have except for Caitlin, because she's already in the midst of the gang war that you're about to overhear.
2.
Just
Yeah.
FYI, once this is over, I'm going to go and loot the bodies for weapons and then go back to the car and just pretend nothing happened.
Okay. 4 successes from Gus McNulty. Okay, so Mercy and Gus. And Jin, was that a 1 success? Or was that a
Oh.
959? Yep. Okay, so you all hear the gunfire outside.
I ignore it.
Yeah, Win and Gary.
When in Gary. Okay. Well, after about 15 minutes, it subsides. You
I wanna see
eventually the police turn up too. So that's actually what's going to break up the actual fight. So the cops turn up and they start shooting as well. But of course, the
As-
cops have better weapons and more people and helicopters and shit like that. And when they turn up, they settle it.
I wanted to see if we could get a talk to Juggler at all or not.
Okay. All right. So Gus, yeah, you're down there. You see them. You guys can approach one of the guards and get yourselves a meeting with Juggler if you so desire.
I'll go up to the one by the stairs and ask if the man has any free time.
He says, "I'll see if I can arrange something," and he makes some motions with his headset and stuff, and does some business, and comes back to you in a minute. And he nods and opens up the doors and points you in the direction. Caitlin, can you make another perception alertness check? Well, actually, no. Don't make a check. Let me ask you a
Oh.
question more specifically. Are you continuing to read for auras?
Yes.
Okay. Can you make 2 aura perception checks, please?
Uh-huh. I can do that. That is 1 and 2. 2 successes on both the rolls.
Okay. Of all of the cops, 2 of them appear to be ghouls. And those are the 2 most highest ranking of all of them that have
Interesting.
turned up here. Okay. All right. So, Gus, you see Jen and Charlie. Are you going with Jen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We
And
go
Gus,
together.
you're not with them, right? You're not going to follow them back up.
No.
Okay. All right. So, Jen and Charlie, you are taken in to meet with Juggler. And he's sitting at his on a couch in the middle of this huge room with carpet on the walls, a few very nice paintings around him, by the way. And he sees you come in, just kind of gestures for you to come in.
I'll do that.
And how can I help you this evening, lady and
Good
gentlemen?
evening. Yes. Well, to cut a long story short, I would like to ask. We got the
Package.
present. Yes. Oh, and we wanted to ask, with what sort of intent was that sent?
Well, with the intent of tidying up loose ends.
I see.
Your friend was a liability to everyone.
Can I argue that?
And is a strong word for it.
He had a lot of big ideas, and his ideas, frankly, would have gotten everybody killed.
Mm.
I think there's a much more diplomatic solution, which sadly he did not live to see.
Well.
Unfortunately, he didn't realize it, but his plan was extremely flawed.
I see. Well, regardless of why you did it, I would like to say, well, of course, I can't really say thank you considering it's still that a vampire's been killed, but it has removed a slight thorn in our side as well.
Yes, it's ironic that you were sent here to send me a message, and here I am sending you a message.
Kind of shrug. Well, you've sent more than one message. Despite the disturbance yesterday morning, I've had some time to think about the things you've said, and well, I can't say that I agree with you on everything, of course. I think you do have a lot of good points.
Of course.
Is that the bullshit roll? Like,
I
is
bet it
Jin
was.
lying?
I'm not.
Tell me 3 things about your origin.
About my origin.
Aura.
Like, oh,
I love it.
Oh, aura. Not including vampire, right?
Not including that you're a vampire, yes.
Conflicted. And that mostly pops up when I talk about Tony. Nervous. And it's a good last one.
How sincere are you being?
Pretty averagely sincere.
Averagely sincere. What does that mean in English?
Like as sincere as anyone is when they're talking to somebody else and aren't actively like lying.
Okay, so you're not actively lying. Okay.
No, I am telling the truth. Like I do think he has good points.
So he's going to monitor your aura throughout the whole conversation. So
Yeah,
just
I'll let you
point-
know if anything changes.
All right. Cool. Thank you. You will not be punished out of game for telling the truth. Just so you know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't really lie. This character doesn't really lie, usually. Yes. So, far be it from me to speak ill of my sire, but he is certainly a flawed person in many aspects, as are we all, I'm sure. But I tend to think that when somebody's in power, the flaws tend to be amplified.
Yes, that does have a tendency to happen. And it's also true to say that one's blood is not one's fault. The lineage that one is brought into is not usually one's own choice. Sometimes in the case of certain clans, more so than others, but I think in the case of your sire, his choices were somewhat limited.
Limited.
He's a
That's a
very
word.
insecure and fragile personality. He needs to have a lot of power surrounding him in order to feel like he has agency in the world.
When he starts insulting Prince Loden like that, I get a bit more nervous, reflexively.
This has no reflection on you, of course. You are, please, no offense meant, but a fledgling.
I mean, no offense taken, it's the truth.
Exactly. It's better to be honest with oneself than lie to oneself.
If I can't be honest with myself, then I can't be honest to anyone.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more. So, here's the thing. And you might not know this, Jen, but there are a number of vampires in Chicago who regularly travel to Gary to have these little conversations with me and others. We like to philosophize and discuss the future of the world, mostly in terms of philosophy and hardly ever in terms of direct action, because let's face it, we have all the time in the world to make things happen. There are many things that have to happen before any kind of real change can be made. And we've tried violent insurrection, and we've seen where that's got us. There's the riots of the 1960s and going all the way back to fucking Carthage. So perhaps this time we will try a more nonviolent approach, something reasonable. Perhaps you could be a part of that.
In the interest of honesty, I suppose I should start by saying, and it might not be true, but I think that we were myself, my friend here, and Tony, may he rest in pieces, I suppose, were created to be disposable because, objectively speaking, what we were sent on was. I really don't see how any reasonable person could have thought that it would turn out well.
Listen, the fact that the Camarilla is treating you as disposable is a fucking abomination. You have inside your veins the blood of Cain. You have
Yes.
inside your veins the most powerful gift ever created on this earth from the most noble of sources. How
Oh,
dare they
here's the thing.
try
though.
to use you as some kind of
Self-worth aside, I recognize that this is not exactly. This is probably the opposite of a moral thing to be doing. But I was okay with it because I thought it was my best shot at trying to get a chance to do something about the Sabbat and like rage spike to the ceiling.
Okay. So you have issues with the Sabbat. It's
I
very
have
interesting. I
many
had a
issues.
fellow in here earlier talking to me about the Sabbat. You don't happen to know Gus McNulty, do you?
The
He
Sabbat
wouldn't
are that
happen to
popular.
be one of the Chicago Queen coterie that I've heard so much about.
You've heard of us?
Of course, I've heard of you. Do you think I'm a fool? I have members of your society coming to visit me every other night. I know everything that's going on.
I see.
Loden might be your prince, but he does not hold the power. Barely. It's slipping through his fingers, Jin. Soon, it will collapse.
That would probably be bad for everyone. Power collapses.
The question you need to ask yourself, Jin, is where are you going to stand when it all falls down?
Look, I'll level with you. I don't care where I stand as long as I get my vengeance.
Why don't you go and ask your friend Gus to come up here? While you're
Is
at it,
he-
why don't you call your other friend too? I'm sure your other friend is around here somewhere. Am I wrong?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll leave that in your hands.
All right. Mercy, did you want to say anything?
Well, I don't know. You seem really like close with Loden. How do you know him?
Oh, we've had dealings going back for centuries.
But like, was it ever good? Were you guys ever on the same wavelength? Like, what happened there?
We were never on the same wavelength, as you say, I'm afraid. He and I have fundamental differences.
You guys are a bit like is it Magneto and Xavier from the X-Men?
You need to stop watching fucking comic books.
You don't watch comic books, but okay. Oh
I thought you were into Hello Kitty.
yeah, definitely into Hello Kitty. There's no like equivalent though
Stop
of
talking.
these two.
Just stop talking now.
Right. I'll go see about going downstairs.
All right.
I like
go
your hair, by the
downstairs.
way,
Who do you say that to?
juggler.
Thank you. Okay, so you go downstairs to get to do what?
Sweep the area, see if Gus is here, see if Kira's here.
Kira's not there, but Gus might be. Gus, are you still hanging around downstairs?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be like by the door anyway.
All right. So Jen, you see Gus standing around by the door.
And go walk up to him and be like, so it seems that Juggler is convinced that I know you and wants you to come up.
Okay.
So Mercy, while you're standing in the room with Juggler,
Mhm. Yep,
can you make a perception alertness check?
sure can. Maybe if the mouse allows me to.
Oh man.
4.
Nice.
Okay. You notice there's a clock on the wall, and it's about, what time would it be? You've done some stuff. Say it's about
Midnight?
1:30 p.m. A.m. A.m. not p.m. That would be bad.
Yep.
1:30 a.m. Okay, so let's say it's 1:37 specifically. Okay,
Mhm.
and suddenly Jen walks in with Gus, and it's 1:43 a.m. And there's about 4 minutes that have just vanished.
What did you do?
You find yourself unable to speak of it. Your
Can
mind
she stare angrily?
you find your mind circling around it, unable to really pin it down. You know there's something happened, but you can't quite pin it down. You can't articulate it.
Okay.
You could
Just gonna,
spend
like-
unless you want to spend a willpower point.
Hell yeah, I do, unfortunately. Yep. Yep, let's go. Let's
right.
go. Let's learn something new.
All right. You spend a willpower point, and now you can articulate that you had a problem, like something happened. You know something happened, and you can talk about it, or at
I
least.
wait till everyone's in and they'll be like, where did
Alright.
those last minutes go?
The juggler looks over at you. What are you talking about?
Well, last I was looking at that clock. It was
Yeah.
this
So,
time and now
however,
it's gone.
Jen, I see you found your friend.
Friend
around the
is not
bush,
the
are
word I
we?
would use for it, but I did find him.
Gus, you didn't tell me you had friends in Gary. How come?
Eh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I wouldn't really say friends.
Are you trying not to get them in trouble?
I'm
No,
gonna come to the bar.
no,
Okay.
it's because I've got my own interest, really. So
You get
they
your
don't
own
have to be.
interests. Okay.
I think friends is a strong word for anybody.
Well, I do understand you were all made here on the same night in Chicago. Is that not true? According to my sources, we have in our presence the 3 of the 4 last surviving members of the Chicago Queen Coterie. You're famous.
Are we?
Can I do something? I'm going
What?
to take something that I own that was like facing like him.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to just sort of use that 3rd level Auspex one, the Spirit's Touch,
Uh-huh.
so I can learn like the impression of what I got, what I was doing recently. Can I do that on myself?
That's very clever. I think
Thank you.
that's a yeah. Fuck
Good
it. Why
idea.
not? That's a good idea. I'll say yes to that. That's some
Okay.
creative thinking.
Cool.
Right. Roll your Allspecs business.
Okay.
2
2.
successes. Well, you were sitting here and you were staring at Juggler, and he had one hand on your forehead.
Okay. I'll just do this to him.
He looks at you for a moment. Interesting.
Mercy, is everything all right?
Well, maybe you should come clean.
So the question now is, Jen, what are you going to do? Caitlin, you get to the club. Juggler turns, he says, it sounds like he reaches to he's got a headset in one ear. You notice there's like a little earpiece. He says, sounds like your friends arrived.
How does he know who out of game? How does he know who I am?
Because he's got resources.
Fair
Let
enough.
us
Okay.
try.
Out of game, I presume he did a lot of snooping after Tony's stuff and managed to find out who we all were.
Fair.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And further to that, he knows people in Chicago who are
Right.
the part of the Camarilla, right?
Okay. Okay. All good. I'm just gonna walk in because at this point I'm just like, I'm bored. So I'm just gonna walk
Okay.
and
One
try.
of the guards escort you up the stairs and bring you into the room.
It's nice to meet you
Hello.
finally.
And you. So
Hi.
elusive. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Kira.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. Nothing personal.
Yeah, no worries. You got a germaphobe problem. My grandmother had the same thing. It's all good.
It's not germs I'm concerned with.
Oh.
It's Toreadors.
Isn't that a clanist?
Oh, it's not the clan that I'm concerned with. It's their powers.
Oh,
Right.
you were talking about class not being a word earlier, Jin.
Is clanist a word?
So now that I've got
It
the
is now.
4 of you here, I can tell you this much. My friend here, Gus, is planning to hit a truck in a couple of weeks on my behalf. Perhaps you guys would like to share the spoils of that.
Who's going to be driving the truck?
Oh, well, it'll be an anarch coming up from the southern states and through the southern states from California.
Right. So do you care what happens to the anarch? Because we have a tendency to just kill people by accident.
Well, when I say
It's
it's an anarch,
you.
I mean the anarch is the owner of the contents of the truck. The truck itself will be driven by who the fuck knows a driver.
Right. Okay. All good.
How violent.
All I'm saying is sometimes things explode.
Sometimes
say
things
this.
do explode and there's nothing you can do about it. Isn't that true, Gus?
Yep.
Do you guys want to make perception alertness checks, by the way, except for Gus? Except for Gus. Oh, it's 10:21. We have to wrap up.
One success, thank you.
One
Four
success.
successes.
I notice Mercy and Kira noticing something as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can smell cordite,
What's cordite? How to
Gun.
get
Yeah.
gunpowder.
Right. Okay.
Oh, like it's just been set off.
Like recently, in fact, I mean, Caitlin, you would have smelled it recently anyway, because you were outside. There would have been a lot of it in the air
Right.
from the shootout. So it could be from that. But
Juggler, do you have a ventilation problem?
those of you with 4 successes, Caitlin, would be able to tell that it's coming off Gus's jacket
Oh. Cool. Cool.
and possibly his hands too. A ventilation problem? I don't think so.
Can I try and determine Juggler's aura?
Sure.
What if I do the same?
Sure.
I don't trust this guy. So
Is there an aura color for I'm reading your aura right now?
No, there
yeah, it is.
not.
One
That would be
success.
cool. That would be so cool. You just aura
Mercy.
each other.
He's a vampire.
Sorry, hold on. I might need to do that again because I
What?
stopped. Oh wait.
Wait, what do I
Oh
roll
no,
for
no,
this?
it's hold on.
Wait, what do I roll for this one? Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Perception and empathy, I think.
0 for that one, sorry. Because
No
I rolled the
successes.
difficulty wrong. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Well, he's probably not a vampire then. No, you know he's a vampire.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it with the higher mod, the higher difficulty?
What is the difficulty? Was it 7?
8.
8. There you go.
That's with
8
8?
is for aura
Mhm.
perception, 7 is for awe.
Right, cool,
Right.
cool. Sorry, I'm terrible. That's 1 success.
1 success. Yeah, he's a vampire.
Can I use a willpower?
Yep.
Okay, I use a willpower.
He's pretty confident. He's also kind of philosophical. He's curious and he's hopeful.
Juggler, are you a Toreador as well?
I am not a Toreador.
I don't think he would have said
So
that about
much-
Toreadors if
As much as I would have loved to have been a Toreador,
Can we tell if he's
How?
lying?
beautiful my life could have been.
What
don't
are
think
you, if
he's-
you don't mind I'm asking?
I do mind, and I'm
Oh.
afraid I am not answering.
That's
That-
okay. I
This
just thought
is what you might consider a state secret.
Could we tell if he's lying from that? If we do another
Yeah,
One,
you can make a perception and empathy check.
I can definitely do that. 2.
He doesn't have any of the tells that suggest that he might be lying. His aura doesn't change. He doesn't reflexively seem to alter his
Oof.
consciousness.
5 successes.
5 successes. Similarly, you don't think he's lying. You really don't think he's lying.
Right.
Hmm.
Sorry.
this thing about
how
the
much have
truck.
you heard about us?
Oh yes, actually, I'm kind of curious. What are they saying about us?
Yeah, what have I told you about?
Not to be vain or anything, but I kind of would like to know what's being said.
I don't think it's vanity to want to know what other people are saying about you when you're in such a precarious situation.
I'm
I
not
would
going to be
say
left here alone with this guy, by the way.
That would be common sense. So, what do we know about you? Well, we know that you were on the ship. We know that you were embraced by various members of various clans. I know, for example, that Jin is the child of Prince Loden Olaf Holt.
I
What
told
a
you that.
prize. And if I was to be
I told you that.
the monster that you want to think that I am, I would
I don't think you're a monster.
I would have staked you all by now and demanded ransom.
Fair.
Well, I don't think anyone is a monster. That is a sentient being, and also I don't think ransom would have worked because I think we're disposable.
It's more of like, I don't think you're a monster. It's more of like I was sent here to do some shit, and kind of just want to stay alive.
Well, Mercy, he turns back
I'm
to
not
you.
Mercy.
I'm
And
Kira.
he turns to Mercy. He just turns to Mercy. He says, well, Mercy, you're going to have to forgive me. It's true. I did look deeply into your soul.
I know.
And I was curious. And you must understand, it was self-defense. You were sent here to disrupt my operations.
What did you find?
Well, you do have connections with a certain Newbury, who I am aware of. And I believe that your sire...
Momo, I already told you this.
Well, then I didn't learn anything, did I?
Well, yes. That's true. But I don't plan on going against him in any way or form. Because I love the two of them.
Why should
even
you
though
go
they drive me
against,
nuts.
Why should you go against anyone, Mercy? Why is it necessary to think of these binary terms? Good and evil, us and them. These ideas are just wedges designed to drive us apart. We could be working together to build a better world.
Are they witches designed to drive us apart? I thought they were an intrinsic part of human and therefore vampire nature.
Do you? You don't think that they're politics? You don't think
No,
that
I think they've always been around.
Oh.
There's a saying that if there were only two people left in the world, they'd find a reason to hate each other.
That is a nice saying, but it is rhetoric. If there were two people left in the world, don't you think they would find every reason to work together?
Depends on the people, because I mean, if they were like Tony, I feel like we'd all be just dead.
That's true.
Thank you for the present, by the way.
It wasn't really a present. It was more of a...
but it really, really was.
I think whether or not something is a present is in the perception of the receiver.
Well, at some point you are all going to have to go back to Chicago, I suppose, and explain to the prince why you or how you did whatever it is that you're going to do. I'm still not sure what your plan is, but let me explain to you one thing. You're not going to kill any of my friends.
No, good point. Is there anyone you want getting rid of?
That we can talk about.
Because
anyone, preferably Sabat.
Yeah, I am aware that there are Sabat operating in this territory. Unfortunately, it is the one thorn in my side. I am unable to completely eradicate these snakes from the city. It's something I should like to do, but is proving impossible. And with the present, shall we say, rhetoric that we anarchs are accomplished at maintaining and using, it makes it easy for the Sabat to infiltrate our newer members. People like yourselves, perhaps.
Are you implying what I think you're implying?
You are the type of vampires that they would consider to be good targets. And they would certainly, if they knew enough about you, they would certainly try to turn you into weapons against Prince Loden, especially. Anarchs, they can do what they want with it. It's too easy for them. They know that they will suffer my wrath if they get too close to this club. The vampires in the city, they congregate here because they know that I will protect them. If they move too far afield from the Rose Garden, I have less resources and less ability to keep an eye out for them. So they stay in this vicinity and they trust my protection.
Wait,
But the
I'm
Sabbat,
confused. Are Sabbat vampires or humans?
they're vampires.
Right, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, cool. If you've got any that need getting rid of, send them our way, because
I think what he's implying is he wants us to be in a place that will be ripe for recruitment by the Sabbat because we are good targets. And then
Right.
from there, we can track down.
well, what I'm saying is, where do we need to go? Because I'm kind of getting bored of Gary. No offense, it's not a lovely city, but I would like to get back to Chicago, or actually catch a plane anywhere. To be honest, I'm kind of over this.
You're free to go. I'm not keeping you here.
No, but we might get some shit from.
Kira,
Go.
that's your name, isn't it?
It is.
You're a vampire now. That means that you're immortal. That means that patience will need to become a part of your personality as you go forward, or you will find yourself becoming very frustrated indeed.
I see. Patience is not exactly a characteristic of mine.
It wasn't a characteristic of your friend Mr. Perez either. Did you see where that got him?
Yes, but he was an asshole.
Well, that's all a matter of opinion, isn't it? Are you being an asshole right now? That's a question only the person on the receiving end of your personality could decide.
Sorry, am I being an asshole?
Sometimes we have to ask ourselves if we are the ones.
Can I use Auspex on Kiara just to see if she's being an asshole? I'm sort of curious. I can't help it.
Do it, roll.
We
Okay.
are going to have to wrap up too.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, I'll quickly do this in.
So,
Oh.
all other things aside, what do you think our course of action should be if our intent was to try and get some knowledge on the Sabbat and perhaps locations of members?
You see that Kara is impatient, is
A vampire.
a vampire, and anxious.
Yeah, she's not being an asshole. I saw her aura. She's fine. Yeah, you're fine. I got you, girl.
Well, in answer to your question,
I wink at Mercy.
I don't have
hitting
any.
on me.
I don't have any quick resolutions to your problem, but I will certainly contact you if I find some of them. In the meantime, I suggest what you do is you integrate into some kind of part of our vampire society somewhere or another in some way or another, and use that as the basis of your cover.
Can I
So
ask
you
something?
say that. Oh,
I'm just wondering, like, if Loden was to piss off and die or something, I mean, I wouldn't want that, of course. But if he was to
course.
die, then would you guys, would everything be back to peace? Full times?
Oh, mercy! You see,
We're not killing the king of vampires.
Oh no, I was just curious.
Mercy, this conflict goes back hundreds of years to before the Camarilla was founded.
Okay. So that said, no, some other Loden-esque guy would
wars
probably
are
just...
not ended by people dying.
Your friend has a true point there. In any case, I have more business to attend to, so you will have to forgive me. I have places to be, things to do.
Oh, one last thing. You say your influence is strongest here in the Rose Garden, which means that towards the further outskirts of the city, the further you get away, it would be less.
Stands to reason.
And the Sabbat tend to stay away from this club because they know you'll protect the people here.
That's correct, as far as I am aware.
All right, thank you. That's good information.
Well, you can take that to your sire, and I'm sure he will enjoy it.
What? Why would I take it to him? That's
Because he's
not.
your sire, Jin. We know what will happen. Of course, you have to tell him everything. And I don't blame you. And the thing is, Jin, I have nothing to hide, so why not? No.
Yes, I will
won't.
tell him, but also that's not why I wanted to know.
Very well. This meeting can be adjourned for now.
All right. Thank you for your time. Have a good evening.
And you.
Yeah.
Are we free to come back?
Of
wait.
course, you are free to come back. I will make sure that Genghis and his people downstairs are aware of you, aware of your faces, and they know when you're here. So you can just come to the front door. All right?
Cool. Good. That's good with me.
And while you're here, you can treat this place like Elysium. I understand there was an altercation here the other night. Fists were thrown.
Bottles were almost thrown.
I mean, I spilled a couple of drinks. I don't think I came to fisticuffs.
Of course. And no doubt there was no ill intention, but for future reference, please do treat this place like Elysium.
Okay, can you tell Theodore that as well?
I most certainly have done so.
Okay. Because I'm like,
Well,
I'm
Mercy-
new. He's 40 years old.
50
He,
or something.
You should know better.
you're absolutely right. And that's what I told his sire. But you do also have to remember that he is a bourgeois. His blood boils. He can't help it. It's a blood trait.
I didn't know that at the time. I mean, it became apparent.
Well, now you know.
Yep.
But he
For what it's
also
worth,
will need to keep an eye on himself.
for what it's worth, they have apologized to each other and seem to have made up.
That's good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to leave. He stands up.
Head out.
Good night, all. And
Are we safe still at the beach house?
I don't see why not.
Cool.
Unless you know anyone else that's following you.
I mean, there's been a bunch of motorbikes every time we come into Gary, but I'm assuming they're yours.
You come into Gary, you're being followed by motorcycles into Gary.
Yeah,
That happened.
twice.
In, out, in, out.
There's a
Oh, and we were
prince here.
followed yesterday too.
We seem to be followed everywhere we go.
Wait, Gus, didn't you say you were shot at?
I suspect you're being followed by more than one particular agency in this case.
Why do they all have motorbikes?
It's the fastest way of getting around and following people, Jin. You will learn this.
Ah,
It's
don't
much
like
more
motorbikes very
difficult to
much.
tail things in a car. All right, very well. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
As soon as I'm out there, I just say this guy's an asshole. I'm out of here.
I suppose we
Might
go
as
back
well-
to the beach house and just chill there.
Okay.
I want to make a no. I wanted to make a quip.
No.
My quip is, well, maybe we'll get lucky and some of the motorcycles following us from different factions will crash into each other.
That would be lucky.
Be lucky. All right, ladies and gentlemen, out of game. I also, in real life, must go.
Actually,
have-
just
No
ladies.
worries.
Yeah.
Just regarding next week,
same.
I'm probably going to be on a plane on the Sunday, so I'm going to stay for the Monday if I get home in time.
Oh,
Okay.
you travel a lot.
No, I'm just currently stuck in Australia and I've been trying to get home for like the last 2 weeks. So
Oh, that's.
of
I wouldn't wish that fate on anyone. Let us know if
COVID
you get
nonsense.
bitten by
I
a
know,
snake in the
right?
shower.
Cool.
I haven't. I've seen some snakes, but mostly lizards that are like this big that are really cute.
If a
so
dingo
it's fine.
breaks into your car and eats you, just know that we'll be